There it is. Testing. I see the things moving.
All right, now, look.
Part 2.
I wish I could figure out this OBS shit, but every time I get something fixed and get it right, it fucking does something stupid and deletes some shit. So, all right, so we're going to start over. I'll edit, I guess, later. I don't know. So we are officially back.
I see the things moving. Yep, we're good now. Okay, go ahead.
So we have Peeper Paul in studio, NSA Matt, Vodka Laura. We have a beer tonight. Moretti?
Moretti.
How do you roll your R's?
There's only one.
There's only one.
There's only one R. You don't roll.
Got it. Yeah, but you have to talk with your hands. Moretti.
There's 2 R's.
There's only one R.
No, this is 2. It says Birra.
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 I thought that's how you were.
Birra?
Honest to God, I thought that's how you were saying Moretti. I'm like, where
No.
the fuck is the B in the Moretti?
Right, exactly.
B-I-R-R-A.
God.
So we're going to have that beer. As I was saying, we're going to talk about this business owner over in Orlando that apparently tried to start a business for a Sloth Encounter, and he shipped over 30 some odd sloths in the middle of the winter. And trust me, in Florida, it still gets fucking cold, y'all. And he put them in a warehouse with no
But you're literally telling the whole story.
No, but we're
in
going to
your
talk
little-
about.
okay.
I mean, I'm just
There's
giving a
not
fucking
much
brief-
after that.
You don't have a fucking opinion? Jesus Christ. I'm sure Paul could talk about it. We're adults. We could spend 20 minutes on it.
Okay.
God damn. So we're going to talk about that for a minute. And then you guys are going to Rockville. We'll talk about that. But, all right, let me see if I can get this other shit going. My name is Drew. I'm drinking.
Let's go, people.
And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
Cock's out. It's pool time. Grab some beers.
He was burning wood. How come he didn't whip his dick out?
She sounds bangable to me.
Warm Pink Center.
It's going to be a good show.
Listen, those people are fucking nuts.
I'm banging.
Bada boom, bada bing, huh?
He said wiener in the comments.
Hey, you guys know I've banged before.
Somebody pooped in your cereal.
This lighting is freaking me out, man.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs.
I can slam those beers, but people usually don't.
All right, we are back. Laura's doing some lighting adjustments. Yeah, Keller, let me know, man, how it sounds, because I did do some adjustments and they were kind of on the fly last minute. We've had some, as usual, technical fucking bullshit going on in the studio. So, Peeper's officially in studio with his cast. Let's see that thing. Can you raise it up?
Come on, you can do higher than that. There we go.
All right, so we touched on this when you were not in the studio. You were in the comments, I think.
Yeah,
so
I was in the comments.
You didn't really have a chance to stand up for yourself.
Just like at the mosh pit.
Just that.
Yeah.
So let's go over just briefly.
What was your remembrance of the events?
Yeah. Well, I thought the mosh pit ended, to be honest with you. First off, I almost didn't join it. I was back with Jason and them, and then I saw NSA Matt in there. I'm like, oh, man, I've got a free shot at NSA Matt. And then, so I ran in there, checked him. Of course, I bounced right off him. Anyway, so we moshed a little bit. Cameron, impossible. I tried to bump Cameron, and that's like a brick wall. And to make a long story short, I thought it ended, so I turned to walk away, and that's when the last second, I just saw a flash, and I went flying. I swear I probably flew 5 feet.
It wasn't 5 feet. He just got knocked right back. He didn't go anywhere.
It's like my vertical leap. I think it's 2 feet, but it's like 6 inches max, right? So, but yeah, and to be honest with you, I think it's good I put my wrist down, because it probably saved my shoulder, my hip, my whatever from getting jacked up.
Well,
so, yeah.
there is a way to fall properly.
But
and
sideways, I don't know. I don't know.
You do, and I
Really?
can show.
You'll have to show me,
I can
yeah.
show you in the front yard.
Oh, great, great.
But
Where it's still semi-cushioned,
I'm
Yeah.
not shitting
not
you.
the hard paved floor.
I know how to fall backwards,
There is
but not sideways.
there is a section in the defensive tactics classroom where you spend literally a day learning how to fall backwards and sideways.
I know how to fall backwards. I learned that in a karate class once.
Yeah, so it's almost the same thing, you know.
Yeah,
But look, can you
Tuck
do
and
it?
roll.
Can you do it at the brass mug with fucking 50
Right.
people stomping around you?
And
That's
6
the other
beers
thing.
in you.
Right? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean,
sucks.
now is the wife not? You said she might be throwing the hammer down. You know, more mosh pits, or is,
Well, I think she assumes that I'm not gonna. I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, it's at my age, it's not really good to deal with this. And I was telling everybody earlier that the hardest part is trying to dry yourself with a towel. It's not taking a shower. I can deal with the working on a keyboard with my left hand. It's just a pain in the butt, man. I don't recommend.
she's not helping you out. She's not scrubbing scrubbing the fellas.
She's not scrubbing the fellas.
that's
She
too bad.
did help me buckle my pants though the other day, so that's kind of sexual, I guess.
Okay.
But
You get a little anything while she was down there.
I did not, so that kind of
man,
sucks.
you kind of just
actually
you had an
didn't suck at
opportunity
all.
there.
Yeah,
You had an
didn't suck at
opportunity,
all.
you didn't
Yeah,
take it.
I know. You're right. I did, and I didn't. Yeah.
So that's what's funny, y'all. I said this before. We had some audio issues when we first started. So we are going to have some ads during the show. We did get monetized on Saturday, the last step of the monetization that's available. So we hit that goal.
I got another ad, by the way, a second one.
Yeah, and look, people are going to get ads throughout the live stream. I just beg you to hang in there. I don't know. Just deal with it. I don't know if they're skippable or not.
They so far the two that I've had, you have to listen for like 5 seconds, I think, and then you can skip the ad.
Yeah.
So they are skippable.
So I appreciate everybody that tunes in and hangs in there. This is new for me and us, so we're just trying to see how it works. I'm happy to officially reach that monetization. I earned 10 cents on Saturday for a short that I posted. So, yeah, I mean, it just builds up. I don't know how this works. I'm new to it, but we reached the goal that was supposedly like the goal of goals to reach. So now when I went live, they asked me all these questions. So we have to fit into this groove to find advertisers. But everybody that's watching, every person's going to have a different ad based on your, I guess,
algorithm
Search
on your phone.
history.
yeah, everything that Google knows about you or some shit. So
Paul would get something about
Well,
like
anal
either
something.
Yeah, something about
I delete my search history on a frequent basis. There's a Key and Peele episode where the wife goes, "Honey, it's the strangest thing. Every day our search history is cleared out."
Or as Drew likes to call them, Keel and Peel.
Keel and Peele.
Yeah.
So I have a question. So if we watch this video after the fact and the ad comes on, when you're done with the ad, doesn't it kind of back up like a second? Like you don't miss anything.
Everybody's going to be off as far as timing.
Right.
It used to be that I think we were like 20 seconds off.
Right.
So people might be a minute or 2 minutes. And as the show goes on, they might actually be 4 minutes or 5. I don't know how that's going to work.
So that's going to mess with the comments then. So
Yes.
if we miss your comments, guys, or if it's really late and we get confused as to what it was about, we
It's all Paul's
apologize.
fault.
This
Yeah.
is the learning curve that we are just getting
like
into.
Travis said, he got an ad about noise filtering earplugs. So,
Which is
I mean,
hilarious.
and so Keller would have gotten an ad about, making plastics, and like Peepers would have got maybe a butt plug or something.
yeah.
my ad said something really large about transition, and I was about to be like, what? But it was transitioning your careers.
But we talk about music a lot,
sexual
so the
preference.
noise canceling headsets.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
That does
yeah.
make sense. So,
Yeah.
I appreciate those guys. Now, Travis, if you buy a pair of those from the ad, let me know, because apparently I get an extra something if you buy something from the
What
ad.
are you gonna spend the dime on, Drew? I'm just curious.
A dime.
That is
like a couple pieces
dime
of
bag?
gum.
Well, here's the thing. They don't, they pay you in $100 increments. So we have to at least hit that
haven't got there yet.
$100 mark. And they had to send me a pin in the mail to confirm my address. I haven't gotten that yet, or I can't find that envelope. So we're still it's putting any money that we can or will make, it's going into an escrow account. So I don't know, man.
Keller said all of his ads are rolling papers and snacks.
Makes
Right.
perfect sense. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's new. Hopefully it doesn't irritate people to the point to where they check out. But, anybody that's new to the show, we appreciate you. Subscribe and share the page to your friends.
Turn on the notifications.
So this is interesting. The ad's showing up below the video. Let me turn this.
No,
here.
That's something different.
It's an ad.
Maybe because you don't have the chats pulled up.
I thought I did though.
You'll get a regular ad.
Interesting. It's Tai Chi. Maybe because I mentioned the word karate.
Maybe. Oh, Miss NSA said
Weird.
she just got a.
Immunity ad?
Oh, what's that?
Diplomatic immunity.
I don't know what that is. What's an immunity? You get a get out of jail free card?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Or probably something with health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vitamin C.
So we missed Thursday. Been a busy week for me. Joe is not in studio tonight. He had to go up to New York, and then something else happened. Oh, Brad, I talked to him yesterday. He hopes to be back in 2 weeks. So everybody's getting around. It's been one of those times, man. Like, and then after that, Joe's going to Hawaii apparently, so he's got a vacation.
Wow.
Good for him.
Did
Good for
he
Joe.
clear this with you guys?
Jason is HR, so I would have to speak with him.
not technically,
Okay.
but
All right.
anything we can do to help Joe right now, we'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
Joe, go on vacation.
Right.
Especially because I'm going to ask to borrow his car in 2 days. So,
You said Monday.
well, but I'm going to ask him in 2 days, and then I'll get it Monday.
If
Okay.
he says yes.
I mean,
It's an if.
yeah.
And Joe told me I'm not allowed to sit in his seat. I'm not sure why, but I guess
Because the last time you did that, you weren't wearing anything.
That's true.
True.
I was-
You were
Nobody-
freeballing
I was
it
just-
on the
Look, it
seat.
looks like he's not wearing anything right now, too, on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Studio foul.
That was, there goes,
Damn.
there goes,
Somebody help me.
there goes $700 down the drain right
Oh,
there.
man.
No, it's fine.
I hope Brad saw that so that he knows why his shit's broken.
No, it's fine. Can you hear me?
No, you're talking in the back
Oh, my
end.
God.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Woo!
We might have to
That
put
didn't
you,
work out too well.
we might have to put you in Joe's seat.
I know, exactly.
Maybe try putting that on the tray
No.
and lower
no,
it. Well, okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. I just forgot it was there.
I mean, it's been there.
Yikes. I know. Yeah,
That's
remember,
where it's always been.
I have a bad short-term memory.
This isn't short-term memory, though. This is long-term.
Well, yeah, I am who I am.
So Cameron's MIA. What's going on with Cameron?
Yeah, I don't know.
So we're gonna take Bet's job or girlfriend.
Job.
Job.
I'm thinking boyfriend.
Maybe.
Maybe he'll be in the comments tonight.
I mean, I know that he was seen 2 days ago. So I know
Anybody
he's-
check the booking photos?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
No,
I
he's,
mean, you never know.
Maybe he realized that he's only 20, or is he 20-something?
no, he's
19.
like 19-ish, yeah.
And he shouldn't be, and he doesn't necessarily need to hang around a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds.
That's old farts.
He
He calls me grandma.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It started,
Wow.
I think, at Barf.
really?
My God.
Yeah.
The disrespect.
Did
Right?
anybody notice the post I did of the Drinking with Drew where I saw him on TV rooting for the Tampa Bay Lightning? So I took a snap. The snapshot's not real great, but I took it of the TV screen.
You know,
so-
Laura showed me that.
Everybody
She
should
said,
check
"What
it
the
out."
fuck is Peepers doing? This guy looks nothing like Cameron."
Yeah, it does. It's him. Had the same hair,
No.
same body type.
No.
They were
No?
both men.
You really don't think so?
No.
They were both white men.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it had to be him.
I mean, the picture didn't show up super well, but it was definitely him. He hasn't commented yet, but
Speaking of white men, you want to hear a funny story today that happened to me today? So I had to run around taking my dad place to place today, and one of the places that we had to go was court processing over at the sheriff's department in Pinellas County.
fun.
Well, little did we know until we arrived that in the same waiting room, there's two windows. Court processing is in the way back left corner. And the very first one that, like, right when you walk in, the first one to the right, sexual predator tracking. So literally, there was like a half dozen old-haired white men. And I was like, this is literally exactly what you see. Like, I'm like, oh, so I texted him. I go, we're literally the only ones that aren't predators in here. We're just waiting for this little piece of paper that we need. And
How many of them looked like Paul?
Well, I was there. What are you talking about?
If Paul's hair were white, all of them.
Oh,
there was literally like 5 old white. They were all white hair, super old. They literally all looked like potatoes. That's exactly what their body type was. And then there was one kid that was like, just like looked like a strung out junkie. And I was like,
oh my god,
Round is shape too.
And they stick this basically out in the open so they can kind of be what do they call it, a perp walk or something like that.
well, no, it's like they have to keep up with like, and that even could be like a probation for, I don't know. It was just like
they
they're
have
trying
to keep up,
So you,
yeah.
when you're on the list, you have to keep them updated on your locations and whatnot. So that's the location where they have to go to keep their information current.
Oh.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I didn't ask questions. I didn't want to know. But I was just like sitting there, and when I left, my dad, I go, Dad, we were the only ones in there that weren't predators.
Oh my
That
god,
you know of.
I mean, honestly,
Right.
though,
You don't know anything about your dad.
you were there with your dad. They probably thought you were checking your dad in. You know?
Well, thankfully,
Because
like
your
I
dad
said,
meets that age range. And
he
you know.
does. Thankfully, and my dad's hair is so white right now because since he's been going through chemo, he literally he used to have like a little hippie ponytail. Like his hair was so thin, all he had was like this little ponytail. But he lost all of his hair, so it's now growing back a little bit. And it's like he just has the crown, the old white man crown. So he probably definitely could have fallen in the category. But thankfully, the windows were so far away from like each other that everybody we went. My dad was trying to walk to the window. I was like, get away from that window. I'm like, we're going way back here. Like, don't let them think you're there.
right?
You don't need to catch whatever they have.
Or he sees a
Don't let
buddy.
any of them
He sees
sneeze
a buddy
on
from
you.
the bar. He's like, "Oh, Bill, what's going on, Bill? How you been?"
I know that guy.
Hey, by the way, the ad did show up over the chat again, so I think it's going to be a real time. I'm curious if other people are getting that too, where if you have the live chat fully open on your screen, the ad just overlays it. By the way, I have another story for you, similar to what you're talking about. A friend of mine posted on Facebook that her son met Antonio Brown at a Pee-wee football game. He was there. And I'm like, Antonio Brown? I thought that dude was in jail for like murder or something. So I Googled it real quick, and he's going to be going to court for not manslaughter, but I guess he was going to hire someone to kill someone. Anyway, I focused on the picture, and here's her son next to Antonio Brown, including his ankle bracelet.
Really?
And I'm thinking, I would not let my son anywhere near that dude. He's a wacko, man. For those who don't know, Antonio Brown,
He was a
great receiver, but he's a wacko. He once walked out on a Buccaneer game, took his pads off, and walked to the dressing room mid-game. Like, this guy's a wacko.
You got to think it probably has to do with a lot of the head injuries that they get being
for sure.
football players.
No, I
That's
think
my
it's just
excuse.
him.
All my head injuries.
But it's like, wow, man, he had his ankle bracelet on. He was wearing shorts. Yeah, pretty
That's
wild.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Welcome, Lisa, to the chat. Lisa, we're officially monetized, so we're going to get ads popping up. Don't freak out. Don't hang up and click out. So just let me know, everybody who's getting these ads, how they look, what they look like, how they're fucking you up, and
So
if there's that much of a pain in the ass.
I don't know how everyone is watching. I pay attention on my phone to make sure that if something goes on, I can see how it sounds for everybody. Some people are saying that the ads are overlaying the chats. I have my phone sideways, so it's like the screens are next to each other. So maybe if you have it
Mine's vertical.
that's why the chats are covered. So it's only popping up. I've only had 2 so far pop up, and they were skippable ads. But
Well, I set it to you can set you could load people up. It was like every 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I think, was the max. There may have been one for an hour. I don't know. But I selected 30 minutes. So I said one ad every 30 minutes.
Well, I've already gotten 2 or 3.
Really?
And we've only been on the air for, 20 minutes or whatever?
they may front load it.
Oh, true, yeah.
We
I don't know.
this
That's
is-
what I'm worried about
yeah.
is if I have the settings wrong and people get blown up.
Well, I haven't gotten one after that one, so I think we'll be okay for a half hour.
Yes.
But if we did every 6 minutes, that means we get more money.
So Lisa said she got an ad when she signed in.
Yeah.
Candy's watching from her phone.
But everyone's accustomed to getting ads, so it's not like you're going to be like, another ad.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
always have a 5-10 second ad. You got to,
Yeah. Well,
no big deal.
I guess. So you guys are going to Rockville.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
What's the plan there?
I'm going all 4 days.
Are you
although-
guys going together?
No,
Holding hands?
But we're gonna meet up and rendezvous
hold-
in a restroom somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna hold hands. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna hold hands.
No, not the other
Oh,
one.
the other one?
No, not that fucking.
It's first off, Rockville, a lot of bands, obviously. It's not a metal show per se. It's a lot of regular stuff. But
There's a lot of metal,
hot.
though.
There's a lot of metal, but it's hotter than balls out there. So last year they did have some good places you could go to. They even brought in some big coaches that you could go on these buses for air conditioning. So
I didn't do any of that, but they were spraying people with water hoses.
Right.
Nice.
Like-
That's what they did at.
Was it like
Not
Dwar?
that, not that I want to talk about Ren Fair again, but when people were having like heat strokes and they were going to the first aid tent,
Yeah.
we went because a couple of our friends ended up there. So we're just like waiting around until they feel better because we were heading out. And one of the guys, the paramedics or aides or whatever, he was walking around with like a chilled water bottle. They left it in the cooler in ice. And he was literally spritzing everyone. You want some? And he would literally just like get you in the face if you have like your arm. He'd like spray your arms down if you have like he would just, any skin exposed. He'd get you just to cool everyone down. I was like, this is actually great. I'm hot again. Like,
Yeah.
That's what they ought to sell there is some sort of a frozen deal. Yeah.
Yeah. How much are tickets?
A lot.
Yeah, so much you have to pay every month. I've been paying every
What?
month. Oh yeah, I've been
They're
paying every
expensive.
month for like 8-9 months. I think that's like I think it's like $20
lot.
I mean, it's a lot, man. Well, think about it. You're seeing 4 days, 4 headliners. You could potentially see 60 shows if you really wanted to. So
There's
it's
have
kind of a
5
ripoff, but
there's 5 stages, and each
Yeah.
stage has anywhere from probably 8 to 10 bands playing at it.
wow.
Every day. That's all 4 days.
Over $1,000?
I think it's like
2
12.
people maybe.
It might be like $1,200 for one person if you're going
Is
all
it
4
that
days.
much?
It might be.
I don't think it's
This
that
guy
much.
doesn't know prices.
No, I just cut a check every month and I'm not happy about it.
But
No, I'm cutting,
I'm only going
cutting
2 days.
Min-Pin off, man.
I'm only going 2 days, but I'm also paying for myself,
Yeah.
my son, and his
You
girlfriend.
gotta. That's so crazy, man.
Your son needs to get a job if you're paying for the girlfriend.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Like,
I know.
geez,
Yeah, but
man.
she's cool. You ought to leave your son at home.
Right, that's true. The son needs to pay for himself.
Exactly.
And
I
we're
didn't know it was
actually
that much. Shit.
we have a condo in Orlando, so we're driving to Orlando, and everyone's staying at the condo, and then me and the 2 kids are going to Rockville for the 2 days.
Enjoy.
It's gonna
Where's
be
it
fun.
at?
I actually have the Rockville. This is the shirt.
It's inside the Daytona Motor Speedway,
I didn't
Okay.
realize how
which
big
is
that
kind
was.
of cool. Which is
Yeah.
kind
It
of
is
cool.
huge.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of cement, though, man.
went
Lot of
last
cement.
year, and I thought like I'd never been to the Speedway before. I thought it'd be like the size of, like a
It's
a
massive.
football stadium or
Huge,
something like that.
Huge.
No.
It is so much bigger. It like 3 football stadiums could probably fit in there. And like inside of the
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like a 2-mile track, maybe, or
the
something.
track,
Like
yeah.
it's
It's
whatever
really
it
big.
is, it's huge. Yeah, it's a huge
It's huge.
track. but-
Yeah. I
Super
mean, I've been to
huge.
Daytona.
Yeah.
It's a big venue. I thought they've had it there a couple times, or was it?
Oh yeah,
probably where it's
yeah. They
always been.
moved it from Jacksonville area, maybe I don't know, 5 years ago or whatever. This will be our 3rd time, I think, maybe 4th. But yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. We stay in a hotel in I want to say it's not Deltona, but it's one of those towns that's outside of Daytona. Yeah,
New Smyrna.
I don't know. It's off of I-4, so whatever coming back toward Orlando,
Arbondale.
something like that. Yeah,
I can name them. Just
you
keep
can
on
name
going.
'em. I'll look it up, but
All right. So we're gonna try this beer. You guys ready?
do it.
yeah, indeed.
I'm
Beer
about
wins
there.
Matt.
And just in case we missed it, if I don't know if my volume was working when
It
we
wasn't.
talked about it.
When you were trying to roll your R's.
Well, yeah, this is what we're trying. Beer d'America.
We're ready.
I'm totally butchering it, but that's
Benetti,
it's,
you get this Italian.
Italian from
Can you open
Italy.
this for me, man?
Can you open this? What? He is
I know.
milking
Hey, I'm
this?
milking the hell out of this, man.
most manly thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's anti-manly.
Can you slowly
Can you pop my
grab
top?
the bottle? Yeah, that's the one. That's it. Thank you.
Watch out for the head. that may
I'm
come
still
out.
curious what type of beer this is. Oh, it's lager. Okay. All right. That's cool. Benetti. It's Italian.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, what's DAL mean? And in Italian.
What is what?
It must be a year because it says
Yeah,
1859.
1859, but maybe it means established, like EST.
Where's
we
it
use.
at? Where
To
you
the
It's
got
in
it?
the
where it says-
middle. It's in the
It
middle.
says Lutitia.
Dal. It probably means de año something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the L would be.
De
but-
Año Lager.
I don't know. But año's year.
Okay, I believe you.
Yep.
Almost reminds me of kind of like a Peroni kind of look, but it looks like a.
I heard you had Peyronie's disease. Is that what you're talking about?
something like that. I like a good Peroni. All right, we'll give it a shot.
He didn't catch on, Pete.
No, I did. I understood. He's talking about a disease. I'm talking about beer.
Do you know what the disease is?
I've heard of it.
The
I don't-
Peyronie's disease?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
Rumor Bill Clinton had this problem.
Peyronie's
It's when your
disease is
wiener
when you
gets-
have
your
a...
wiener doesn't work.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
that
it's
it doesn't
in-
work. It has a...
Oh, the crooked in it. Yeah.
It's got a bend.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I
we
probably do.
all did this at the same time. I saw Matt on the screen.
I think I might have that. Actually,
It brings a new meaning to bend it like
mine
Beckham.
goes the other way though. Mine goes a little sideways.
Which direction?
Really?
I'm not sure.
I think it just means a bend in any direction. I don't think it just means a hook.
Women
Mine has
women
a-
like it though.
I was
Has
gonna
a
say if
slight
it bent up.
turn to
Yeah.
the left for
Yeah,
some
I
reason.
think every guy's unit has a little bend to it.
A little bit to the left.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. All right. Go, Peepers. We're going to give you the
Okay.
honor since you're one
There we
fisting
go.
over there.
Good looking beer there.
Okay.
Bubble.
They're not working.
They are struggling.
Struggling. It's my fault.
Wow. Yeah, it definitely has that Euro something taste. It's good. It tastes, I hate to go back to it again, but it tastes like a Presidente. Kind of has that weird, aftertaste kind of thing. It's good. It's good.
Now, what's the alcohol?
Here, I was just gonna.
Oh,
You try it.
Wait a minute. It's
4.6.
Yep.
Oh, it's a light. Yeah.
But if you like that kind of Euro style, Heineken style beer, then it's good. Yeah.
All right, Matt.
All right. So the smell, it does. When I smelled it earlier, it kind of did give me like a Heineken,
A Heineken deal.
smell
yeah.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
Big gulps.
I mean, it's a lager. That's what it tastes like.
But
I mean,
it's not an American lager. It's definitely a Euro lager, if there is such a thing.
It tastes, kind of like a
all right.
Presidente or something. There's nothing wrong with it. I like it.
Yeah.
Give it an 8, 7,
Now,
7.5.
what'd you pay for it?
Dude, I can't remember. I got it like
My God,
2 months ago.
Oh, you
Yeah,
bought it?
I got it like 4 years ago. It's been collecting dust in my
Yeah.
garage.
No, the other ones I got, you guys ended up having dust all over them and such.
I'm gonna get rid of this shit.
Exactly.
All right, let me try it. Very Peroni.
Yeah.
Very.
I wouldn't drink a lot of these, but if you're going to have a nice, good sipping beer.
I mean, I would have them if I went out and I saw this. I would grab one.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's a dinner beer.
It's a
you know?
dinner- yeah.
It's a
It's like 3 max kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I could probably drink more than that.
Yeah. It's definitely a light beer that I could have a few of these.
Yeah. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
even that hard.
Not bad.
Like I'm literally
That's what she
drinking.
Oh, nice.
An-
That's hot.
I'm drinking a Presidente under here, so
Oh, there you go.
this
So
is very
tastes just like it.
There you go. That's right.
comparable.
Stroke it.
Comparable.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
push
it used to
down.
be
Make sure you
El.
roll it on right.
It used to be El Presidente.
Yeah.
At least 20, 30 years.
Then they got a new president.
There you go.
And it's law.
La Prison.
Now this is good. Here, you gonna try it, Laura?
I'll
Not bad.
try it.
Not bad.
Not that bad.
I mean, thankfully it's a light beer. It's not
Yeah.
like an overpowering. I mean, I could actually drink those. It's not bad. Shocking.
Shocking.
But when you say light beer, it's not like Miller Light. Like
No.
I mean, it's
No.
a full lager.
Right, but it's not like some beers are like really powerful with
Yeah.
like the taste and it's
You can-
yeah.
Right.
I can
This
drink
isn't
that
a
and
beer-
I'm not a beer drinker.
Yeah, like an
If
oatmeal
you're not a
stout.
beer drinker, this is something that you could probably
Right.
handle.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus, it's got a cool label. You know, you got to give them points for
does.
that.
I mean, this beer looks like they should have it at Mandola's.
Or as
Okay.
we call it, Mandalorian.
Mandalorians, yeah. It's good. Now I don't know. You think it's actually amber in there? This is an amber bottle. Trying to see if
It
it's
looks clear, like a yellowish clear color to me.
Yeah, it's yellowish.
I don't think it's green or anything.
Yeah. So I don't know if my volume was working when we were talking about it, but I did talk to Brad yesterday. He's planning to come back. He thinks in 2 weeks. They do have a new show coming up. When was that show? August 9th?
August something. Yeah.
I think it's
August. I think it's beginning of
9th.
August.
Promethean Horde, Swamp Tooth, a bunch of other bands playing. I'll get the full list soon.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. I've seen it. I just don't have it on the top of my head. So
It's on the Drinking with Drew page. So if you want
Yeah,
the
if you wanna see it,
information,
check
you
it
can
out.
go find it there.
Yep.
And I'll give you a tip. You can get it for $15 all in.
yeah.
If versus all the stupid fees. So this is the one time it's worth getting in advance online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do have the look, if you go into the Brass Mug for a show, I think even Orpheum, to save the $5, but buying them beforehand.
Yeah.
Not in this
it-
case. You're literally going to save $10 buying it in advance.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever seen it. Honestly, I don't know why they're only charging
Even with
15.
the service fee?
Even with it's embedded in the 15. I
Okay.
couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 12 plus $3 embedded. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's going to be a good show. Must Not Kill, second show with their new drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming they don't have any shows in between there, they could pop in and have another show.
It's true.
Yeah.
They were awesome, by the way. I don't
They were.
yeah.
Dude,
They're
they're
really
a
good.
great live band.
No, they were. I mean,
and
beyond
I wish,
awesome.
I
Yeah.
wish they played out more.
Yeah.
And I'm going to speak for Brad. He probably agree or disagree, whatever. They play out selectively, and they don't play out a lot, but they don't really water down their live show.
Right.
So if you see them once or twice a year, I mean, that's the way. I'm going to say that's the way they want it. I don't know, but that's the way they seem to be happy with. But they want to. I don't know. I mean, they just.
Well, it builds up the energy because if we see them every week, it'll be you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there
Yeah.
are bands that play out a lot, and I like seeing them. I'm not gonna, bitch about it, but
Right.
a lot of bands they want to play out as much as possible.
right.
Also,
It's fine, but that's not always a good thing. You,
Right.
you know, especially if you're not changing your music or adding songs, and it's just same set over and over again. You
Right.
switch things up again every once in a while.
also their appeal or their what they're selling is actually reasonably priced. Like we got 2 shirts for like $30. Oh, we got 3 shirts. I think it was for like $30.
No,
Yeah.
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 Well,
So they don't
they're probably getting rid of
overcharge.
some older shirts. You
Well,
think?
actually, I did see online that they said they might come up with new merch. So I think you're
Well,
right.
Brad
They-
that's what he said. He's got
Yeah.
new shirts coming. So
Yeah.
at this show,
Maybe they're trying to get rid of them.
I think that they were supposed to have shirts at this show they just played, but they weren't ready.
oh,
newer
the new ones.
New ones, yeah.
Yeah, but the old shirts were cool.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are.
We,
They are.
we got a couple shirts. Yeah.
I just think there was a timing issue with the shirts, so
Yeah.
whatever. It happens. But they will have new shirts at the upcoming show. Now, you said you're getting a Drinking with Drew shirt for Rockville you're going to wear.
Yes, I brought some stuff today, but I realized it's a little too warm. But yeah, we're gonna maybe me and NSA Matt will advertise the show a little bit. you know?
You've already got a couple custom shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm talking about getting like a white, really thin, shirt design for like 100 degrees, and then we'll spray paint the logo on the back, kind of thing. And I'm
Or the
thinking
front.
too, you could, and on the front, and we could maybe do some block letters that say if you like metal, chicks, or beer, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people go, what the hell's this? Like,
Right.
got to sell it a little better, but
Booze, boobs, and bands.
there you go.
There you go.
Three
Boobs,
There you
boobs,
go.
and bands.
Perfect. Yeah.
Band.
Maybe do boobs first.
Or bands. Or bands because you're at a concert. I don't know.
Right.
Now,
Exactly.
This
But,
is a sticker we're coming up with here that I'm going to have to sell. Got a Pajama Joe sticker coming up.
Did you hear about the kids who drove a lawnmower through a Target, I think? There was
Yeah,
like 2 kids
fucking
got
idiots.
arrested for riding a fucking lawnmower through a Target.
We started it first. No. But this is an actual photo I took of Pajama Joe in his backyard one day. And obviously with a little AI mixed in there. But yeah, it's a new sticker I'm going to make. Let me see if I got a couple of the other stickers that...
I like your ketchup bottle sticker. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I just got an ad for the hair cuttery. I think it's because
Oh.
I have friends who work there.
Okay.
Oh, I got Rare Vinyl. Interesting. Which
This
is
is
a
a,
store that sells old vinyl.
This is a vertical sticker we're doing.
I think it's a good one.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do when we have enough, I guess, people here in the studio. I want to get everybody, like a single photo of every person who's been on the show that is a regular co-host or, whatnot, and do I don't know if it's gonna be a sticker, but an ad or something like that with everybody that's been on the show. So, but I need.
Are you taking new photos, or you're like
nude?
pulling stuff?
They're not gonna be
Nude.
They're not gonna be
I'm
nude.
good with that.
New.
No,
Nude.
New
Okay.
ones, or are you
Nude.
like pulling them from
No,
our
they're
socials?
new ones. I want to take them
Gotcha.
myself with my camera. Maybe we can get
Okay.
Travis come over with his camera or Jake and just do like a, portrait style with a beer kind of, and then I'll throw them into Photoshop and do a little something with them.
Wow.
That's that. Hang on, I'm gonna try to get.
There was one more, I thought, or a couple.
Oh, this is a circular one that we're gonna do. That's the same one, but just in a circular style.
I like the more square one.
I'm just doing a little
more
bit-
ketchup
the-
bottle
the,
one?
the rectangular
Right.
one. What?
But I do like the idea of it, the really small on the bottom, do the boobs, bands, and booze or something like that. Because people will be like, well, what's the show about? And that kind of sums it up.
Well,
right?
I got.
Or instead of boobs, Buderbangs. And people can be like, what are Buderbangs?
Oh,
Bands,
right.
beers,
What
and
is Buderbang? Right.
What are Buderbangs?
I don't
Right.
think we get
What are
rid of,
Buderbangs? Watch the show.
you
Right.
can't get rid of the boobs. The boobs are the selling point.
Boobs,
Okay.
Buderbangs. Yeah, you can do all
All
kinds
bees.
of bees. All bees, yeah.
No, I had another one in here, but the problem is on this computer.
And butt plugs.
Butt plugs, yes.
On this computer, it doesn't want to show up
The
the icon photo. Like it doesn't. Let me see here. See it? It doesn't want to show up.
The one above it, I think, was the other one.
Everybody's
It's all
coughing
good.
today. Oh, here it is. How about this one? Drink first, chores later. Peepers,
There you go.
like that.
I like it.
I look a
Chores
little.
later.
I look a little older in this one. Though.
You
You
do,
look-
man.
you look
You look
more-
pretty rough, dude.
This is Drew in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Hey, I like
Have
the
more
idea
beers.
of the grammar school photos
It's
that she put in
definitely,
the
it's definitely more
comments.
bearded.
Yeah, my
It's
beard.
a
My beard a
full
little more
beard.
flowed.
Like your
Yeah.
face looks
It's a full
different.
beard instead of a full goatee.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever have a beard like that. That's a manly man's beard. I'm just I'm just a scruffy one. I'm a scruffer beard. A little different. Yeah, it's all right. So yeah, we're gonna get Spotify shop set up here soon.
Candy is suggesting in the comments that we take the 80s style glamour shot style photos
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
for the
You need
sticker
the,
ideas.
With
You
the
need the-
hair.
The hair going on all
Right.
over. Yeah, it's
With the
like
acid wash jeans that like
Yeah.
go up to your rib cage.
You
and
could you could AI that in. Yeah.
I was thinking more of the in the Police Academy movie. They have the Blue Oyster Bar.
Oh,
And we're all wearing the leathers.
right.
all in. That might. We have to take the picture in St. Pete.
Yeah. Or in that park you visited.
No, I like guitar. I like Guitar Babe's idea of the grammar school pictures. And then you could have Ms. Laura's class, and then have us like around it.
Yeah.
That's cute. Man.
All right, so I don't know if y'all heard about this. Laura brought it to my attention, and apparently this happened like in February and
December.
Okay, whatever. But it's just now getting traction in the news, and I hate when this happens because it's like shit happens, and then 2 months, 6 months, a year, sometimes 2 years later, it leaks or it gets attention, gets traction, and then it becomes a news story. Like, I don't know how this wasn't a fucking news story the night this happened.
Right.
Like, if I was, I don't know, working for FWC and I responded to a trailer with fucking 30 dead sloths,
Warehouse,
whatever, but it was, did you see it? It looked like a trailer.
Oh no, I didn't see pictures.
It was
of
a very fucking janky fucking looking trailer, looking warehouse.
So initially it was 20. So the first shipment was 20 sloths, and they were, I guess we were waiting. Like they put in the order. By the way, all these sloths are being pulled from the wild. They weren't sourced from like a. I don't even know if they have breeders for sloths or
I have no clue.
rescues or whatever. They were literally being pulled from the wild from.
Poached. They were poached.
Yeah,
Like,
I forgot
who
where
do
they
you
come.
hire to do that? Like you
Yeah.
hire some fucking guy in the Congo just to go
Right.
out and pick a sloth out of the fucking tree.
I mean, it's not like they're hard to catch.
I
They're
know,
fucking
like, moving
slow.
so slow. It's like,
Right.
oh, you know, like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
I
Like,
think sloths are from South America. aren't they?
whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, dude, that's got to be like the worst fucking, like,
Do we have a picture of this thing? Because you said warehouse and you said trailer.
So
I
didn't
cannot
see-
think of anything that would look like both of those things at the same time.
Yeah, so I didn't see any pictures. I just read the article. So the article said that they ordered a shipment for 20 sloths to come in, and they didn't have their facility, like their actual business set up yet. They were still like in the works of getting it finalized. Which, by the way, when I first heard about this place, I was getting ads for Sloth Experience Orlando, and I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, I was excited thinking that it was like a good thing. And then the same week, the articles pop up about the sloths dying. So the first shipment, when they were en route, they didn't have anywhere for them to be except for this warehouse. But you know, in Florida, we'll have like hot winter days, but then all of a sudden the next day it's like in the 30s. It's never normal temperatures across the board in Florida for the winters. So the day that they were supposed to be delivered, we got a cold front. They got delivered, put in this warehouse, is what I read, was called a warehouse, that had no electricity, no running water, and no heat at all. And these animals are used to tropical climates. So they get put into the warehouse. They bring in space heaters, run electrical cords to a building next to where they were housing these sloths, and nobody stayed there to monitor them at night. And the panel, I guess, tripped on the other building. All the power went out, so the heaters went off, and all of the sloths died.
all right, go to camera 8, and I'll show you. This is what they're saying it looks like.
Well, it doesn't look like that because there was no electricity.
But I'm going to show you the building.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they show it here. This is the warehouse. It's kind of
That's
like a
warehouse.
very janky looking.
Well, I don't know. That can't be the
This thing,
warehouse
that thing.
because
That's what they're saying it is.
okay, maybe there was AC on the other side, but there was no heat.
Okay, that looks like a
Yeah. So all of their first round of sloths die. First, they're gone.
so
then
20
they-
dead, just like that.
20 dead. So they order more, and those were supposed to come in February. And some come in and they're sick. I think they said a couple were already dead when they arrived from the transport, and 11 more died. So they just recently gave, I think there was 13 left. They gave 13 to like the Central Florida Zoo to take in. And they're all like being medicated and whatever else. Because the other thing that I saw that I didn't see until after all of this news came out was that they were advertising sloth experiences, yes, but also live births at the facility. I'm like, see, I wouldn't have been okay with that. If I had seen that originally, I wouldn't have been okay. But they were literally pulling these animals out of the wild, no interactions with humans before, and thinking that they were just going to be okay with having people either, I don't know if they were handling them or just tapping on glass. It was crazy to me. I did not know that that's how it was.
Did they not
going
have
down.
like a vet staff? I mean, was this not a
No.
legit thing?
That's what my question is
Okay.
like, to me, it seems like extreme negligence
Yeah.
to where it's like borderline criminal negligence to where it's like, dude, how could you be that stupid to know that these animals are coming from a country and a continent that is humid and hot, and you're putting them in Florida where it's barely 40 degrees with nobody around to watch them. Like, that's like you drop your dog off at a doggy daycare or a boarding facility, and you think, okay, people are going to be there watching my dog. Could you imagine doing that and nobody's there to watch your fucking dog 24 hours or whatever? I'm like,
You know,
they
and
have to be people around when animals are in a fucking area.
and you know they have sloths at Busch Gardens, like right here in Tampa.
Yeah.
Look,
And I mean, if you're going to do something like this, I don't know how hard it would be to reach out to Busch Gardens and say, "Hey, this is my plan to do this. I don't
Right,
have anyone
so-
on staff that's even remotely qualified to be doing something like this. Can I get some assistance? And maybe you guys can help me out and
Yeah.
set this up."
Well, another thing that I read or I saw somewhere that somebody mentioned that when I guess they were doing advertisements in December for this experience, so even before they were opened up, and they were saying that all of the images of like the building and inside and what it's supposed to look like were all AI generated images. So they didn't even have like the inside of the building set up anywhere near where they were ready to take advertisement photos to then distribute for marketing purposes. So it sounds like they had very little money. It's almost like they were just trying to like throw it together overnight to try and get like a quick influx of cash to maybe like make up for all the money they threw in. I don't know, but it sounds like they were not organized at all for any of this.
This guy
and
probably
the,
got...
And the Sloths are the ones that suffered. And the guy is now filing bankruptcy because of all the money that he lost.
Well,
And,
what probably happened is he probably got fired from whatever dumb dead-end job he had, and he got some type of unemployment check. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open my own business.
Who knows?
Let's get some sloths over here.
I don't know. To me, it just seems like there's a lot of shit that FWC regulates, and like I would love to have a fucking otter in my house. I would be like, okay, cool. You
They
know,
would
the
bite
problem
the
is
shit out of you.
no, they're pretty friendly if you raise them
They're
right.
not that friendly.
if they're raised from
The problem
birth,
is we
not
have
plucked from the wild.
exactly, and we have a lot of fish. That's what they feed on. Like, but I would say, you know what, that'd be a cool pet. You know, even I don't know, a billy goat. You know, shit like that.
You literally had Tiger King on the show. You could have asked him all the questions.
I know. But the problem is FWC won't let me own those because
I know, yeah.
I'm just a guy in a fucking house in Riverview. So they regulate me where I can't own one. Yeah. I'm okay, whatever. I probably should not own one. It's just one of those things that, you know what? They seem cool to have. And that's why people get fucking animals sometimes, because they seem cool to have, but that's kind of us being selfish as fucking humans to be like, oh, I want to own one. It's like, okay, well, maybe they're better off in the fucking wild where they're in their own habitat, doing their own thing. But still, it's like, how did they not regulate this situation to the point to where they're like, this guy did it all wrong. Like, if you're going to fucking put this whole thing together, I get red tape sucks, but in a situation like this, it just seems like that would be something that would be required. It's like, look, man, where are you putting them? Let us inspect it. Let us look at it. Let us have, you know, a veterinarian tech, whatever, go and fucking map it out, make sure it's good.
Get people that are already raising them help you out. Like they already know what to do.
Yeah, I just don't understand how it was just not only was it not done right, but after all this fucking shit went down, they're doing nothing about it. It's like, oh, it was an accident. Okay, well, fuck, man.
Well, you know, when Animal Kingdom, which is Disney, first started out, they had issues, major issues.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so I mean, even them, Disney had issues with caring of the animals, and they had to bring in consultants from what I remember. So it's, this is animal cruelty.
They did the right thing. They did the right thing. They brought in consultants, and they're like, fix our problem, please. We're worried about the animals.
Man, that's
sure, money too, but
animal cruelty is, to me, worse than human cruelty. I mean, you know, because they're generally helpless. And, you know.
Yeah, I mean, child abuse, animal abuse, kind of running that same realm, you know, fucking with innocent people, innocent lives that can't help themselves. I hear people fall for stupid fraud and scams every once in a while. I'm like, look, if you're that dumb to fall for it, sometimes you deserve what you get. I'm not going to say, you know, not saying it to the extreme, but humans have the ability to protect themselves. I'm not going to fall out of fucking, you know, misery and be like, this guy got ripped off 10 grand. You know, you should have known the guy with the fucking accent calling you was scamming you. Like, I even told Laura last night, look, make sure this wire you're doing is legit, because she's about to wire. I'm like, not her personally, but somebody she knows was wiring money to somebody. I'm like, make sure that shit's legit, because anytime you're wiring money, then you never know. You know, humans at an adult age have the ability to be smart enough to protect themselves. And if you're not that smart, I have a problem.
But it's the elderly. It's the elderly that usually get scammed.
You know, I get it. And dementia, they take advantage of that. Yeah. But elderly people fall in that same category as children.
Protected category.
Yeah, they're like children, so I will put them in the level as children and babies and animals because they do get to that fucking time when they just have no brain. And
But
then
also-
I'll be there in 10 years.
Old people
No,
don't
I'm
already
understand
there.
technology that's come out.
Right, but
they're not
if
used to it.
if Peter Paul called me tomorrow and goes, "Hey, dude, I just lost $5,000. You know, I fucking bought a shirt online, and you know, they said it was a custom shirt, and it was a guy on Facebook that messaged me and said it was a one of a kind, and I sent him a fucking.
All
I'd be like,
sounds
dude,
very
you're
plausible.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, you're a dumbass. Like, fucking seriously. But something like this, where you have fucking not one, not two, fucking 30, goddamn plus 30. How many total? I mean,
31 died, and then I think 13 were turned over to the Central Zoo.
So almost 50.
I wonder what the worldwide population of them are. I mean, it's not an endangered species,
right, and
though,
that's what
They're
they were
probably not
saying.
that far off,
Is they're
though.
not protected.
Well, if they keep doing shit like this,
Well, yeah.
their numbers are going to go down.
Right.
They even said that the enclosures for the second round that came in, the enclosures weren't large enough for the sloths. So they were even trying to like shove them into like, cat crates and shit.
You have to admit that movie that had the DMV person who was a sloth, that was the greatest scene
Yes.
of all time.
Was it Zootopia?
Zootopia.
Yeah, I think it was Zootopia. Oh my God, it was so great, man. Brilliant.
Did you
Absolutely
see,
brilliant
I sent you
comedy.
the Simon video? I texted it to you though.
Yeah, I'm afraid to punt. We can't put that
Oh
on
my God.
YouTube.
You can. You can see what it is after a second.
So what's this post you did on Facebook? Keller's saying you did some sort of a post or something that's funny or something like that. It's a inside joke about a post.
What is it?
He said you did a post on Facebook that was
Which, by the way, you need to go to all comments because you missed one that Keller put. He said that he got 2 ads back
shit,
to
I
back
was-
for Japanese adult movies.
Oh, really?
I hope that's true.
I probably get the same
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, you're right. I wasn't on all. You might, I can't.
Now, I know what Keller's talking. Is he talking about the? I think it's in Drew News later, Keller. If he's talking about the Chinese adult film stars that are needed, yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. If I forget, remind me because we have some Drew News coming up. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to spend a minute because that's something that Laura brought to my attention this week, and I was like, just really trying to understand how that would happen in our world with how much fucking red tape there is and fucking regulation on this and that and the other just to let that happen. And just not only it happened, it being reported way late and then just nothing being done. I'm just like, this doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah. You want me to give you the other news that I just told you about today? Pop culture news? Local pop culture.
Sure.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's start
BTS.
with, I don't know who BTS is. I've
Neither
never
do
heard
I.
one of their songs.
Not one.
They just sold out 3 fucking Tampa Bay stadiums where the Buccaneers play. They sold out 3 fucking shows there. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
I think the last one's tonight.
Oh, they're playing right now.
Probably.
Welcome BTS in the room. But okay, with that being said, go ahead.
No, so they've been in town. Tampa is the first show stop on their new U.S. tour. They had to add a show because they were 2 to start. They added the 3rd night because they sold out all 3 nights. But apparently, they needed some food, so they ended up down at Finn's in Apollo Beach, where our Jason Stallworth performs, and we hang out sometimes. And nobody knew who they were. So it's literally just now getting out that on the 23rd, they were like, which I think is before their show started. They go to frickin' Finn's. They enjoy a meal at the picnic tables on the water and enjoy the sunset. And nobody knew about it until later. So now apparently Finn's has turned into a K-pop destination for all of the fans that are local that found out about it. So yeah, Little Finn's over in Apollo Beach.
You know,
now it's a K-pop
Destination.
stop. Yep.
If Finn's made that up because nobody could prove it, brilliant marketing.
No,
They-
so
they-
they released the
They found
the
6.
cameras. They released the security cameras of the front door, showing them walking up the stairs and into the front door.
Yeah.
And then they posted a photo, like the band did, on their social media
wow.
pages of them at the picnic table on the water looking
Wow.
out.
It was
yeah.
it was actually just 6 random
Right,
that's
that's
Asian
true.
Asian men.
Yeah, because I'm pretty
Young
sure
Asian men.
the band is a 7-set band, not a 6. But there was only
That's
6.
what I
of them.
said.
Yeah, where'd the other guy go?
Seven.
I think they brought a sloth too. I believe
Probably. But that's all for local pop culture news.
that is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to. I did post this. Oh, it's still posting. Hang on. I'm gonna show the video she just sent me of Simon before the show. Look, I'm gonna warn everybody before I show this video because I don't want to get canceled. We have ads now, so God forbid, we scare an
Ad
advertiser.
get right in the
so
way.
good. It's so good.
All right, this is a hot dog. Okay, I'm gonna say it straight up. It's a hot dog,
It's not
y'all.
posting yet.
I know. It's
Refresh
still
it.
look.
Oh.
This thing takes forever to fucking load. Like
Oh my
it's.
goodness. Okay, just get into another story.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't want to do another story? Okay.
We have Buderbangs.
Drew, do you want to bring up that thing I sent you about the roadie that passed away? I thought that was an interesting story. I emailed it to you because it.
Shakira's roadie?
Yeah, you heard about that?
Oh yeah,
Got
I posted
squashed.
that. Yeah.
Because
So he
they-
didn't pass away. That's
he got squashed like that rock in Drew's
doesn't
tank in the.
yeah. When you say
Right.
passed away, you think of something different other than being squashed.
Right, exactly.
I,
But you look at these shows, and some of them are so complex setups, and you always wonder how dangerous that is for the roadies.
Now you know.
But also, just you don't realize how big some of those things are, like the scaffolding and stuff on
Right.
the top of those main shows.
Or
Those
like
things are huge.
The speaker sets?
Yeah, they're enormous.
Yeah.
I mean, they look small when you're
That's what she said.
90 feet away from them if you're standing directly underneath them, but
Right.
they're huge and they're heavy.
It said first responders provided initial care at the scene, and the fire department was immediately called to transport the patient. The statement shares. Unfortunately, the professional passed away at the hospital. At this time, we are providing all support, comfort, and solidarity. Responsible, yada yada. How did she? Like, what's going on though? Like, it's what
so
happened?
the structure, this one. So everyone is just saying
Guys,
that he got trapped under something, but then it says that out of nowhere they saw everyone running, and when they looked, the structure was on the ground,
Ooh.
and people were saying a man had gotten trapped underneath it.
What structure though?
Don't know. They just know it was part of like the stage when they were like setting everything up.
Maybe it was their hips.
I was going to say
Hips
her
don't
booty.
lie.
Yeah.
Her hips
Hips
don't
don't
lie.
lie.
He said the construction worker suffered crushing injuries to his lower limbs and
By her hips.
and a lifting system.
He probably got distracted by her doing
By
her
her
warm up.
hips, yeah.
Probably.
I would.
Other employees helped to get the worker out by the time emergency teams arrived.
That's the problem. If you have crush injuries, though, they probably fucked that guy because if
Right.
you watch any kind of medical show,
You don't.
Yep.
You
Don't
don't
move
you
it.
do not move them with crush injuries
Yeah,
because it could.
it could be blocking the blood vessels, and then when you lift up, all of a sudden, all the
boom.
blood goes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
probably
want that to come
yeah.
out. That needs to stay in your body, not
Right.
out.
By the way, we just got through 2 seasons of The Pit. I don't know if you've watched
Oh,
that.
I watched the pit.
Yeah.
We just
Pretty
watched
good.
the most recent episode.
Is it 3 seasons now?
It's 2 seasons.
It's
I think
no,
just
there is
the
going to be
last-
there is going to be a third. Yes.
yeah. The last episode was
I just watched it. Yeah.
Thursday, I think, or
Okay.
something.
Yeah,
Whatever day
because
it
with
is.
those shows, especially when it's like it's literally 8 episodes, 'cause it's supposed to be an 8-hour shift, so it's 8
This is
hour
this is
long.
12.
It's 12
Oh, it's
hour
12
shift.
this one?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a.
Okay,
it-
I thought the first season was 8.
no,
I
it's
thought
12.
it was 12. Okay,
The
so
second season's up more though because they go
It
over
is.
12.
It's
It's like, 14 or 15 hours.
15,
okay,
Yeah.
so
It's
with
all
that
one
type-
day.
with that type of show, I like to wait till it's over and then
Yeah.
I'll binge it.
Yeah.
So that I
Yeah.
don't have to like wait till
Well,
You
that's
can
what we
binge
did.
this one now.
That's
You
what
can
we
binge-
did. We
It's
did.
over now.
We did 2 seasons binged. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Really good. They
Yep.
showed boobies in this episode or in this
Oh.
season.
Okay,
So two different sets of tits.
nice.
One of them actually is part of the whole story. Is they're bringing because the woman had rather large breasts and they were putting like leads or something on her chest and they were pointing out that women with big breasts they might not be getting the care that they need because
Yeah.
people are afraid of accidentally touching them and maybe getting
EMT didn't want to
Yeah.
touch
Well,
her.
let me ask you this: it seems like nudity in films kind of disappeared in the last 15 years. Is it making a comeback?
There's a
And
lot
maybe,
in this
maybe
show.
I'm not watching the right
But this
ones.
wasn't sexual nudity.
This isn't. Oh,
This was
there's a lot
more-
of nudity yet. There's
No,
a
no,
lot of,
but it's not like-
sexual.
it's
But no,
not
like,
sexual
even in like
nudity.
movies,
It's-
like
You'll see
like,
a penis quite
okay,
often. in the
Yeah,
first-
that one really.
But you see,
hurt me.
you see,
Wish I hadn't
but
seen
you
that.
see wieners now more than you do.
Oh yeah,
tits,
definitely.
Yeah.
which is weird.
It's all
in a
shock
way of
value.
like, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
in the 80s, 90s, 2000s,
Right.
whatever.
Never
like,
a wiener.
Even no, never a wiener. But
Yeah.
you would see like even in the
Especially
the Bachelor. What's the fucking Vegas bachelor party movie?
Oh yeah.
Hangover.
Hangover. Yeah.
You know, you saw a little boob, nothing big, but it's
And
like okay,
you saw a little wiener.
you did see a little wiener.
But it was nothing like Animal House or
Right, back in the day, you
Yeah.
would see tits all over the place.
all over the place. Nerds.
Nerds, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of
Porkies.
tits. Porkies.
Yeah.
The shower scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder if it's because there's more women now in movie production, and they're like, these tits aren't necessary.
it's the Me Too movement.
Like they want you to
Yeah.
put in necessary titty,
But they're-
necessary dick, or if it's like a actual valid part of the storyline, not just here's a scene where everybody's having a party and this is just a little chat scene over here.
But you
And in
wanna
the
tell
background,
the story.
There's just titties everywhere.
yeah, because that's the way it is.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be. Like that's how we're not at a Diddy party where there's baby oil and tits
There should be
everywhere.
though.
Like it's not like that anymore.
Personally, I like it when I'm like having to watch really closely and you get just a little bit. To me, that's more fantasy
Not
than
only
if
that,
it's
and
just in your face.
If you do see them, they're the fakies. You know, they're
I
not
hate
real.
fakies.
And that's kind of part of the problem too. Is like back in the day, everything was
Nope.
real. You
Yeah,
know, it's
everything
like
was real.
you had the bouncers and the biggies, the flopples. You know,
The
the
flopples.
flopples. yeah.
Oh yes. the
Before
flopples.
they were mostly smaller boobs though.
A lot of
Yeah.
them were, but still, I mean, you got a variety pack.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends. But you know,
Miss
now
the old days.
if I'm watching, at least from home, I don't see shit. I just
Yeah.
you never do.
But also too, you don't watch a lot of shows on like HBO, which is
HBO 's
where
better.
you would get the boobs and the dongs.
Skinamax.
Yeah.
Right. So they're not going to have it on
Those are even-
ABC,
the Cinemax
CBS,
even
the
work.
news. They're not going to have it on those basic cable channels.
Jason
which is what you
Stallworth
watch.
in the house. Welcome, Jason. Let me know how those ads are treating you. I know you probably got one when you signed in, and we've got 23 minutes into the show at this point, so I scheduled them every half an hour. People tell me they're getting way more than that, so I'm a little
I just
upset
had
about that.
an ad covered just the comments and I closed it out. I didn't do anything to the video itself. It just covered the comments and I closed it out.
Drew didn't realize that he said it for every 30 seconds.
He didn't have his readers on when he was setting it up.
Probably true. Probably true.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for this video of Simon eating a hot dog to load. Still not there. Literally, it's taken forever.
Do you want to see about if I can email it to you?
Oh, wait. It says it's there. Hang on. Let's see what's going on here.
Now it's dark. For whatever
It
reason,
is dark.
it's not showing up there.
Oh.
For whatever reason, when I turned the
All right, here
camera
it is.
into slow-mo, it darkened the video a lot.
Yeah. Let's see what it says here.
Yeah, see? Very dark. But you can see his shape. It's darker on the computer, too.
Oh,
God, so bad.
Nice.
So bad.
It's so much darker on the computer. Why is it so much darker?
It's a horrible video.
It's a horrible video. I'm so mad.
Definitely a hot dog. Definitely Simon. But when she
I'm
showed
sure
this
that's
to
a
me,
hot
I'm
dog.
like, we can't put that on. We can't put that on the podcast. It is a hot dog. Okay. FYI.
The only penis that could have been was Drew's.
Probably.
I just need, after the show, I need to go and see if I can lighten it up with a little bit of the editing because that was really, it was darker on the computer than it was on my phone, too.
Yeah. Now, Matt, are you doing another one of these? You already did two?
I did one.
Oh.
You
got
want-
two
you
bottles
want-
over there. Is that Peepers?
No,
Oh, the
mine's
other one's
still here.
a dark.
That's a Yingling.
Oh, okay.
Brother. Yeah, we have 6 total. So
May as well. Are you doing another one?
me?
You're
No, I'm just nursing it because
You're
I'm on
nursing.
antibiotics, so I'm just gonna nurse it.
Antibiotics.
beer is an antibiotic.
They don't affect each other.
Yeah.
Jason, you're missing a good beer tonight. Oh,
Wow.
That was weird.
Man.
made Simon bark.
I know. Was that the doorbell ringing?
Oh, I'm
I
getting-
got an ad.
I'm getting an ad that's the whole page,
I
unfortunately.
got it. What is this ad for? I can.
Ooh, the Venetian Resort Vegas.
Is it?
They know I like Vegas. That's funny, man. They're grabbing my my cookies from my Facebook
Yeah.
and crap.
What'd you get, Laura?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was It looked like it was set in like the 70s, and it had them like looking at a phone, which is totally out of the time era. But I didn't watch it long enough, so I don't know.
Ooh, I just got one for Creeping Death Apparel, heavy metal wear.
Nice.
So you got a
It's
back-
definitely targeted.
Metallica?
It's targeted, yeah.
So you got 2 in a row.
2 in a row, but they were short.
Yeah,
You know, like my
I
Johnson.
must have missed the first one because it said add 2 out of 2, so I must have missed the first one.
I think that's what they're doing now. Is all ads are there? You get 2 of them. I mean, that's on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but short though.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is
Hopefully.
5 seconds. Seriously, that's what she said too.
No, I think Laura, is that true?
What?
5 seconds, is that enough?
No.
It's time for Buderbang!
Boot. Bang. Boot. Booter bang. Boot. Bang. Boot. Booter bang.
I think I'm gonna boot because she's missing teeth.
Why is that?
Boot.
All right, y'all. Buderbang.
Hold on, really quick in the
Go.
comments there. Travis is saying that Peepers needs to get Ramtha to sign his cast because it was during their set, and
True.
Peepers wants to see it, but he missed it. So Peepers, give Jason your cast.
Give it to my okay.
Yeah, he needs to see your cast again. It's not a real cast. It looks like it's wrapped like in
Yeah, it's sort of a semi
like
deal.
a soft cast.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna get a real cast pretty soon after
Well, tomorrow I have
after tomorrow, right? So
Yeah.
we should get a real cast, and then we can
Yeah.
all sign it.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh,
can sign
that'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How? Okay, hold on. We need to start taking bets before the cast goes on. How many dicks are going to be drawn on his cast?
All of them.
Oh,
Every one of them.
man.
They're all gonna be dicks.
Yes.
Everyone's be like, I'm just gonna put my signature. That's it. It's just gonna be one big ass penis.
One big
My
fucking
Peroni
dick.
dick.
I'm gonna draw a dick, and then my name will be in
You're right.
In the dick,
in
yeah.
the splooge.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping for the Trump letter thing where he's got the chick and then he signs it. No, anyway,
You mean the minor child body that was drawn on the card? Yes, let's all do that.
minor was that what it was?
Yes, it was to Epstein. Of course, it was a minor child.
Oh man.
All right, I'm going to try to read this. I'm getting a lot of pop-ups. Plastered driver found asleep in Tesla using autopilot in the middle of Florida highway.
Oh, I heard about this.
So a drunk Florida woman was found asleep in her Tesla on a highway after trying to get it to drive her home on autopilot. Kimberly Brown, 37, was found passed out behind the wheel of her electric car around 2 a.m. Friday when the autopilot detected her eyes had been closed for too long, leaving it in the middle lane of Interstate 75. That's a
Damn.
huge issue right there.
That's the first issue.
Yeah, like what the fuck? It just shuts down wherever you're at.
Well,
Wherever.
it has yeah. So Tesla, all these.
Does it pull you to the right or left of the highway?
Right,
Or just leave
it
you
should-
sit in the middle of the lane.
Right. It should put
It's not
you
just
in the
Tesla.
same spot, like the shoulder of the road.
Well, it's not just Tesla. It's anything that has this self-driving auto thing.
Right.
It constantly monitors your face, and then because it's supposed to be active driving, like it's supposed to be
Right, but-
assisting you,
Right.
but not taking over.
Yes, I get that, but it's just dropping you, like stopping you in the middle of that. Me and Laura, where were we going? We were going up north somewhere, Sleepy Hollow,
Miami.
and we were going up north doing, I forget what it was. We were going up north somewhere, and we passed a car in the middle of 75 with a lady or a guy in it just sitting there,
Yes.
and we're like, this guy's about to die because
In the driver's seat?
yeah, yeah,
So
he
just
was in the
sitting
Their
there.
car just
In
literally
the middle of the
center
lane.
lane. Center
Busy.
lane,
Oh,
dead stop.
in the
Oh,
middle,
lights
in the
turned
mi-
off.
middle of
Oh,
70
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle of like just the middle of 75.
So wait a
Yeah.
minute, just to recap here, you're saying the Tesla will stop the car.
That's what it sounds like.
If your
Everyone
eyes are
will.
closed.
All vehicles that have this
your
this
eyes are
technology.
But you think it would just
if it
You would think it would like just go
turn
off
you,
the side of
turn
the road.
you to the right or left,
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
just to get you the fuck out of
Unfortunate.
traffic.
Right.
So what if you're wearing sunglasses? It wouldn't be able to tell if your eyes were closed.
I think it sees your facial movement, like you're moving. I don't know.
That's true.
I'm not sure. The sunglasses might trick it though. Like it might not be able to.
Because
I don't know what'll happen.
There are glasses that have the eyes on the outside. You know?
No, but
You probably. I don't know if you're going to be wearing sunglasses. You don't have. I mean,
it was at night, so maybe they're saying that but she could wear her sunglasses at night.
I think I don't think the car, the turn, like it doesn't care if it's not daytime or nighttime.
No, that's not the issue. I think it just wants to see your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Or like even your eyebrows move or something. Like if you're sleeping,
right?
Yeah,
it's gonna know you're not moving.
But you guys are saying you saw someone on I-75, like
a
major highway.
Yeah.
So completely.
Wow.
Which this was the same one.
Different stories, unrelated stories.
Unrelated story.
We are saying,
but this is the same thing. This was
Same
I-75 as well.
right.
This was in Sarasota. We saw one up north in I don't know where the fuck.
Does
Or
anyone
Ocala,
have you checked Google to see what the
Brooksville.
resolution is? I mean, not resolution, but surely there's been posts about this somewhere that says Tesla's fixing it or something.
No. This is
something they
This
put.
is a feature.
This is a feature they put into place.
Legit feature.
Yeah.
They want to discourage people from sleeping while the vehicle's driving by itself.
I understand.
Right.
You should get those little googly eye.
Right.
Kind of go like this.
Did we get a location of this?
Yeah, it's in Sarasota.
Okay,
Interstate 75.
I need to break out the NSA Matt algorithm
Keller
because
is
I already know what this
banging
one
in the
is.
comments already.
Yeah.
So, anyways, to continue on the story, FHP, this was an extremely dangerous situation. She should not have been behind the wheel. Unfortunately, she was intoxicated for more than two times the legal limit.
It was barely more though. It was like 0.17
here's
or
the
something
thing,
like
though.
that.
If I'm buying a Tesla, the first thing I'm asking them is like, if I'm drunk, will it get me home? Like, I think
It's a valid point.
It should
Right.
be
That is a valid
part
point.
of the feature. Like, hey man, I have too much to
I need
drink.
to get home.
Get my car, get me home. Like,
But could you get a DUI?
yes, that's what they did.
Okay, but no, but I'm saying let's just say you're driving home,
You're responsible.
reasonable speed,
Nope.
and the cop hits
The
his
short-
lights on. First off, will the car stop for the cop?
Right.
I don't
The
know.
short
There's a lot of
answer.
questions.
Look at the short answer to your question is you're responsible for that car no matter what
understand that.
happens. So if you decide to take a nap and it's driving and it crashes, and you're responsible. Likewise, if you're awake and you are doing what you're supposed to do and the car still crashes, you're responsible.
And here's the thing. I bet you thousands of people use their Ubers to get them home while they're drunk.
They have
The difference is they aren't passed out.
They have driverless like Ubers, or it's not Ubers.
Yeah.
It's like different companies. They have
Waymos.
driverless cars. Yeah.
Waymos.
Waymos.
They have those now. So if they have that technology where no one is behind the wheel
No
of
one.
the car,
Yeah.
how can you get in trouble? Like, why is
Look,
Tesla? They should
I
have the
think-
technology.
I
I'm
think-
just saying, but also,
In 5, maybe 10 years, this will not be a crime because the technology will
it'll be
have
less
caught
than
up.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
probably. Technology will have caught up to the point to where people trust it
Yeah.
to drive you home, regardless of sleeping or not. So
so we have all the construction going on Big Bend, and there was a Tesla that was making the turn into the construction, and they have really narrow lanes right now, and that center turn lane is like tight. You got to like be right up on
it's like
that
first
little-
date tight.
Yeah, first time tight.
First time tight. Yeah,
Yeah,
first date.
not
First date
first
does
date.
not. First date does not equal
If
tight.
it's
By the way.
first date tight, she's not tight.
Not necessarily.
She is 6 lanes wide. But no, the turn lane is like extremely tight, and it's 2 lanes turning, and so
Just
it's
keep
that
saying
center
tight.
lane,
Just
tight,
over and
tight.
over again.
I like
the
it.
lane is tight when the turn.
I-
No, but the driver in a Tesla accidentally turned into the oncoming lane of traffic, which was stopped. It was that turn lane, head-on collision with the car that was waiting at the turn. And
Is that also a Tesla?
Well, no, that car wasn't a Tesla. The one that was driving and did the hit was a Tesla. But that would just happen this week, right down the corner.
Were they doing the handsless?
Oh,
deal?
I don't know.
Okay.
It didn't say.
You know,
I just saw the
almost-
picture.
Only partially related. As we were driving here tonight, remember the road?
Yeah, the
All of a sudden, part of the road was closed, and everyone's just going around the signs. There was a cop coming the opposite
Including the
direction,
cop.
doing the same thing. Just went
in Riverview?
right around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that main road. What's the damn road?
Big
I don't
Bend?
know what road. I don't pay attention to the road names. That
Anyway,
we're
it's a
driving
major
down
road.
here. all of a sudden it's like blocked off. They have little like signs saying road closed. Everyone's just going. So
But
I
for
did
like
it,
200
obviously.
yards only, and they had some machinery there, but
That was it.
was
But I
weird.
went around it too, just
Yeah, it was
like
very
everyone else was
strange.
doing it. But
Very strange.
a cop was coming the opposite direction, did the same thing, and there was people like, whatever. It's only kind of closed.
So if the Tesla technology is obviously pretty good and probably as good as Waymo, why can't you just sit in the passenger seat and call it a day? You
That's
know?
what Lisa said in the comments.
Yeah.
She said, "What if you're in the back seat and it's driving itself?"
Yeah. Well, I guess to Matt's point, you are technically responsible, but
Tesla won't let you be in the back seat.
Waymo might be something different. I don't know if it's the same technology or not, but Tesla is selling their car to you with that feature, with the idea that it's there so you don't have to leave your hands like this while you're driving 12 hours, across the country.
So Drew's saying that if I have a hot date, I'm not allowed to get in the back seat with her. Is that what you're
They've
saying,
done
Drew?
it.
If
They've
Whoa,
had-
whoa, whoa.
The car
look,
is
look,
in motion. No.
Oh, that's a different
Hold on
thing.
a second.
They've had people bang in Waymos, and that's apparently a thing.
They
we did
literally- no.
we did a story on that.
Waymo's
Really?
monitor, and they will kick you out. They will
Yeah.
literally
No
tell you to stop.
kidding.
Yes.
So they have cameras
Paul-
inside
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Paul having a hot date. What was his name?
It was Bill something. I
Bill.
don't know.
It was Wild Bill.
Wait, we're getting off track.
Oh, man. Wait
We
a
do-
It's the
minute.
Buderbang.
We do have a
Wait a
Buderbang.
minute.
We do have a
Waymo porn. Is there such thing as Waymo porn?
Oh
I'm
man,
sure.
there has to be,
Dang,
right?
that would be a good...
OnlyFans Waymo.
Wow.
OnlyFans Waymo.
All right, Buderbang
Yeah.
peepers.
The only
So-
Waymo.
So I'm going to go with the NSA Matt algorithm. First off, Tesla. You're generally speaking going to be fairly good looking. Number two, you said Sarasota. It is a bang.
Bang.
Wow. Okay.
All right, NSA Matt.
I'm gonna have to say
He took a whole fucking canvas board just to write bang on it.
It's not even canvas. It's wood.
Oh,
Like my
Oh.
Johnson.
that's got a lot of space on it. We need to add some stickers. What'd you do? You
I-
covered one up.
Yeah, I've got
you've
a
done,
sticker.
You've done a few things over there. What'd you do? You killed one sticker and
Yeah.
I
cut
killed
it
one
up.
by accident. And, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, NSA Matt.
I think Paul applied the NSA Matt's algorithm perfectly.
Yeah.
This is a bang.
Bang.
This is a guaranteed bang.
Okay. All
I
right.
sent you the article, so I can't do it.
Oh, I think I saw it before that. Anyways,
Well, I sent it to you, so I still saw it.
anybody in the comments? So you got.
Well, we had Keller's
Keller's banging.
Yeah, he banged right at the beginning.
Okay, we're gonna post it up. I'll give a little bit of time for people to respond. People are probably a couple, maybe a minute behind, but. And here's the thing, y'all. Just because you own a Tesla doesn't mean you're hot.
Right.
Well, you might be.
I mean,
there's a good
they-
chance you are.
they-
I would say statistically, there's a
You're hotter.
favorability
They're
on there.
becoming
Yeah.
very economically
It's
priced.
almost
like
becoming
lower
the new
end.
Subaru.
Right. No, it's.
Well,
don't know.
I agree with you, but other
They
things
still
being
have-
equal, the person in the car might have had the Tesla a couple years, so the old still applies.
No, and
Lisa's
actually,
banging in the comments
Lisa's
too.
this technology is not just on the Subaru version or the Temu Tesla. This is one of the upper echelon Teslas still. That's not this
Dual
is,
motor and all that.
This
jazz.
technology isn't on just every Tesla.
That's true.
So
That
this is
true.
this is the I don't know the
Top
the
of the
Ruth
line?
Chris or the Burns of Tesla
What
right
is that?
now.
What are the Tesla models? XYZ?
God, they have all kinds of.
Shit,
I think it's
have no
XYZ
idea,
or
I
something.
think it might be.
No, I
You might be
think
right.
if
XYZ.
I
They
don't know if
dropped
this
the
is
small
true
one.
because they don't have like the letter on the vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Like 'cause the letter is like the make or whatever, like the
Yeah.
model, I guess.
Yeah.
But I read when Tesla was like producing those lower priced models and everyone was getting them, I heard that the models spell out SEXY. Sexy.
Interesting.
Could be.
Don't know if it's true because
Maybe.
I've looked to see if there's like the model letter on the
Model
car and there
S,
never
E,
is.
X, and Y. It
Yeah.
might be.
Now,
You might
Y,
be right.
but Y is supposed to be the cheapest model. So you can get a Y for like 30 grand.
I think they stopped
Well,
making
they
one
still
of those
make them
models.
$180,000 too.
Oh,
so
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But I think Y is the cheapest.
Apparently, China has
China.
one that
China.
has one that they can produce cheaper, has a bigger
Viruses?
battery, yada yada yada.
Oh,
but because
right.
there's 100% tariff, which by the way was I think put on by Biden, believe it or not, that they can't sell them here. But apparently China's got the best
China has
electric.
China has
EV.
an electric vehicle that's supposed to be competing against Tesla, but they're not sold here yet.
That's what I'm saying.
do you remember
There's a
when-
100% tariff. It's kind of
Yeah.
like selling a Chevy in Germany. Huge tariff, so they can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you
Really
remember?
quick, in the comments, I'm gonna get us back on track here. Mrs. NSA is booting.
course she
Jason
is.
said that he missed the story because he was baking cookies, so Jason now has a vagina. Cookies. And Keller said that Jason boots with a long ass excuse.
Oh, exactly.
Remember when Biden had the EV day at the White House?
Oh
And-
God,
and
he didn't invite
He didn't invite Tesla.
Tesla.
Oh,
He
really?
invited
It's
Chevy
like,
and Ford.
why would you?
Really?
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense.
The
That's
worst
that's
EV
just petty.
maker, like the worst EV makers
Yeah.
were invited,
Yeah.
and Tesla was.
Like the Nissan Leaf and stuff like that.
No, it wasn't even Nissan. It was Ford and
Is-
Chevy.
Is Tesla an American-made car?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
It
it's-
is.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I know,
Elon
but I
Musk,
wasn't
yeah.
sure where he
Yeah,
manufactured
it
Here.
the
was,
cars.
it was
Okay.
Cali, now Texas.
It was
right?
all in. It was all in California,
But I think
and
he
then he
moved.
moved it out of. He moved all of Tesla out of California and put it in Texas.
Okay,
believe
playing
Texas,
devil's
yeah.
advocate for Biden because
Right.
he's not around anymore to do it on his own.
mentally or physically.
Well,
Right.
he wasn't around then either. So
Right. But maybe he was doing that because it was the Tesla has always been electric. They don't need help changing their image from gas powered to electric. So maybe that's why he was promoting the other American made vehicles who were
he was doing the
producing an
right thing.
electric car.
He was doing the right thing.
Like
It just,
Tesla doesn't
yeah.
need help selling their electric cars. Like everyone knows, everyone buys Teslas when they want electric. The other brands, if they're trying to convert to the more,
you know what?
environmentally
Part of the
friendly
problem.
cars.
Part of the problem with that, though, with the other brands, is their attempt at doing it at not the level of an EV, but when you're still using gas, they do the whole battery thing where your
The hybrid.
car
The
will
hybrid.
not the hybrid. So this is where your car turns off.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh,
At the
she's-
And it
stoplight.
turns back
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Hate that.
So it's been shown that
that.
it doesn't
She's
actually.
got one of those.
My truck has the same thing. So
Well,
I
he
turn,
does. So he does too, but
I can
he
turn
can
it off.
turn
You
it
can
off.
turn it
I
off.
could turn it
Yeah.
off. Yeah, I could turn mine off as well. So
She can't.
I drove my truck around for a while, and I get 16.8 or 9 gallons
Miles per gallon?
per miles per gallon when it's turning itself off. When I turn that off, I get the exact same thing.
Really?
So it didn't do anything.
And I was told it kills your ignition switch.
Well, it
Like
kills
your
your
ignition,
battery.
yeah.
It kills the battery, and the battery's like
Yeah.
$300.
Well, also too, I think when I bought, because I've replaced my battery in this car.
I have
and
too.
when I replaced it, they said, "Oh, the battery isn't big enough for." So I think they just kind of put a basic factory battery in there, not realizing that it's going to burn through it. So I bought like the mother of all batteries. So I haven't, knock on wood, had to replace it again. But
Knock on my wood. All right, let's show the
this is-
Buderbang.
this
Boot
has to be-
bang.
All right, I can work with that.
I mean,
Man, she is
she's
She's cute.
that's a
girl.
booking
she's,
photo too.
Yeah.
she's not very far off from being
She could
like-
go either way.
the
She's-
mask. You know, from being the dude. What's his
Elephant
name?
Man?
What's his name? The Elephant Man. Yeah.
I am
Like
not
she's
an
not.
animal.
She's attractive. She's not bad looking, but
Elephant Man.
I mean,
What?
just a slight like.
I'm a human being.
No, I think she's naturally
I
very
think she's
pretty.
cute. She looks really young. Like
Yeah.
maybe 18.
I think she's
okay.
No, I think she's naturally
Maybe I'm wrong.
pretty.
Maybe I'm
If
wrong.
If she was going out and she was doing her hair and makeup and everything,
Yeah.
she'd be gorgeous.
She
but,
is exactly what I anticipated. A Sarasota girl, probably has rich parents.
Yeah.
And that's
Look at
who I
that
expected. I was
look at
right
that
on the money.
Botox
The
forehead.
the
Maybe it's
NSA
her
algorithm.
eyeballs. Maybe her eyeballs are too. I don't know something.
Dude, come on now. The NSA Matt algorithm was spot on.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
There you go.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah, even Lisa in the comments said, "Is she 17? She looks very young." Yeah.
All right, next Buderbang. I'm going to use a word here, YouTube, just to describe something that rhymes with minomite, but it's not. Because
Are
I
you
don't
gonna-
want
are you
to
gonna-
get banned, and I don't want to get anybody called on me.
Oh, yeah.
What was the 80s or the 70s TV show where that was like the
JJ.
JJ!
catchphrase? Mine.
Minomite. Yeah. So a Long Island woman throws minomite at a sleeping boyfriend, and
Oh, nice.
his hand is blown off
M80?
trying to save himself. A deranged Long Island woman is facing up to 25 years behind bars for tossing a homemade minomite stick at her sleeping boyfriend, whose hand was blown off as he tried to get rid of the implosive device.
That's another. Yeah,
That's another word.
You didn't save it at all.
No.
Was it tossing salad or was it tossing dynamite? Yeah, sorry.
So, Kiana Waddell, 35, was found guilty Friday on charges stemming from the March incident that turned violent after the two got into now they're using it again. An argument. They used
a heated argument.
A heated argument. The Suffolk County District Attorney's Office said. Close your eyes, Laura.
I'm not looking. I haven't seen this one.
Domestic violence can escalate to deadly levels. And this case is a sobering reminder of that reality.
Keller in the comments is saying boot because of Long Island.
No, I don't blame him.
That's not bad.
Waddell had threatened to use Minomite against her then boyfriend multiple times in the months leading up to the incident. Now, here's the thing. If you are threatening to use Minomite that much, you know it's there. And you're probably a part of the Minomite construction, delivery, and handling at some level. You're just in the same house. If Laura came to me and like, motherfucker, I'm going to Minomite your ass. I mean, where'd you get that? Like, where's that coming from?
M80.
Right.
I think I would rather have somebody attack me with almost anything else other than that. Because I don't want to get blown up.
You're kind of you're kind of like defenseless, right?
Defenseless. You can't really. I mean, with a sword, maybe you get another sword. You have a cool sword fight.
He's probably guilty by association and also ignorance because you're just she's got it. You probably have it. Like, why do they have it? Seriously. Like, so.
And you said Long Island?
Yeah.
Where in Long Island though? Because that matters.
5th and 9th. I don't know, Paul. Okay. Jesus Christ. Waddell had
it was a map down to the exact location.
Lisa probably knows.
Right.
Well, it was
Lisa,
nice
part of Long Island.
Lisa said that she didn't put the stick of Minomite in his pants, and Mrs. NSA is booting because she's a bit loony.
Okay.
So is that a stick of dynamite in your pants, or are you happy?
Stop saying that word.
God.
I said
What the
Minomite.
hell?
No, you didn't.
You did not.
I said Minomite.
We all heard you say
it.
it.
You said it with a capital D. Yeah, D.
Yeah.
All right.
Big ass D.
It says Waddell had threatened to use Minomite against her then boyfriend multiple times in the months leading up to the incident, but he never expected his lover to follow through on the threat. The pair both left.
Well, because it was the girlfriend who was threatening. The lover's the one that did it. It's probably why. Guarantee you it's cheating.
The pair both left the unidentified victim's apartment after their March 22nd argument, but he eventually returned and went to sleep. That's when Waddell threw the device into his room. The boyfriend woke up a little while later to a hissing sound and then saw a flame on the floor that he couldn't put out as time ticked away.
Oh, my God.
He tried to pick it up and toss it outside, but the makeshift thing blew up and most of his hand.
Okay, so he didn't die. He lost his hand?
Oh, God.
No.
Wow.
He stumbled out to the driveway screaming for help and spotted Waddell fleeing the scene. He was then rushed by responding police.
The girlfriend, her last name.
Waddell.
Oh, last name. Okay.
She wasn't waddling. She was Waddell.
No, I just wondered if that was the first name.
She waddling.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's basically it. Where the remainder of his hand and part of his arm had to be amputated.
Jesus.
When I was in the military, when I was in boot camp.
You handed Minomite?
No. One of my friends from high school also went to boot camp. We went to boot camp together at the same time. And we woke up one day and everyone's, at the time, everyone got up at 4:00 in the morning. So we'd have to make our bed and whatever. And he's sitting there and he's like, what's going on? Huh? And we're like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of the bed and start making your, doing everything you need to do and line up. But he was at that point where he was still kind of asleep, even though he was awake. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't, nothing made sense to him.
We've been there.
And I think that's what happened here is that guy was just, the worst possible thing could have happened with that Minomite landing right next to him. And he didn't know what the fuck it was and how to get rid of it.
Well, he could have been Lorena Bobbitt, though. He could have gone off the Minomite and the Minimite down there.
All right, who's booting and banging, peepers?
So I'm going to go with this one, if you can look closely. This is They booed, but look really closely.
You got a little Drew.
Yeah, that comes from a couple of your stickers.
Yeah, I like that. I should make that a sticker, actually.
There you go, man.
All right.
All
NSA
right.
Matt.
I guess the important thing here was he was 45.
Did it say?
I think it said age 44, 45, something like that. Anyway, she's probably the same age. And I'm going to say these are some lower class.
She was 35.
She was 35.
Correct.
I don't think that's going to change anything. I think these are some lower class people. I think this is definitely a boot. This person, I bet this lady is.
You never seen a hot chick at a bus stop?
I think she's 280 pounds.
I
think she's 70 pounds.
No, I don't think she's overweight. I'm thinking that if she's constantly, like Drew was saying, if she was constantly making threats to do this, she is probably in the construction world.
Oh, I think she's.
Oh yeah,
So
I think
I'm
she's
thinking
butch.
She's a tough
construction. So
tough
I don't
chick.
think you don't really see a lot of like overweight because they're always in the sun and sweating,
Right.
and they just like sweat off the weight.
Okay,
So I don't think she's like overweight, but I don't think she's like femme. I think she's more on the mask side, and so I don't think she's.
She could be tough hot.
No,
tough
look at
hot.
this.
I
Look
like
at this.
tough hot.
She's
Tough hot.
she's 260, and her forehead
No
starts
way,
right here. It's way back here.
No, I
Right
agree
there.
with Laura on this
That's
one.
Either
where-
way,
her
I'm
forehead starts
booting.
right there.
Now,
I'm
tough
booting.
It's a
hot,
boot.
Paul. Tough
Yeah.
hot is
Not hot.
who's the
Like police
but, no,
officer
but who's the one that starred in Terminator?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Sarah Connor.
She's
Connor
tough
Canner.
hot.
She's tough hot, right?
Yeah, she's got a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, you know.
You know. Yeah, I like tough hot.
Okay. I can
Right,
see
but that doesn't mean that just because they're tough
She's
doesn't
not.
mean
She's
they're
not.
hot.
She's not
If you're-
tough.
No, I'm
Right.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you could be tough ugly too.
Yeah.
Tough.
Tough
I
ugly.
think she's. I think she's tugly. I think she's
Tough-
tugly.
she's
It's like fugly, but it's tugly.
ugly.
All right. Hang on. Let me get this set up here. All right. That's too small.
That's
Okay.
what she said.
Show it.
Oh, she looks really
Wow,
young.
she is
She
not
looks
as bad
much
as I thought.
younger.
Yeah,
Not bad.
this is
She
nowhere
looks
near.
much younger than 35.
I mean, her forehead still
Wow.
starts pretty far back, but
She looks like she got some shrapnel to the face.
She
though.
looks really
Unless
small,
he
like-
clawed at her with his nubs and the bone
Man.
scratched her face.
she might be like 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She-
much
she
better
might
than I
be
thought. Yeah.
Way better than I
She
thought.
might be a little.
I think she's still a boot,
she could
but
be oopy loopy.
No, I think she could. I mean, based on her clothes, she's definitely more tomboy, masculine.
She's not construction.
But
no way.
she could clean up nice. I think.
Yeah.
yeah, she needs a little. She needs a girls' night out, and and maybe she'll look nice.
Hairdresser.
Yeah.
Maybe put some work into it.
Yeah.
But where did she get the dynamite again? I'm confused.
Mine-o-mite.
Mine-o-mite.
I'm sorry.
All right. I'm going to take a pee break, and then we're going to get some Drew news, y'all.
I am
So,
too. You want to play swords?
Which bathroom are you going to? All right. Hang on. We got our own commercial coming up.
The Drinking with Drew Show.
Yeah, that was a shocker. I didn't expect it.
Oh no, I thought she was gonna be.
Yeah.
Man, I thought she was gonna look like Queen Latifah. What Queen Latifah looks like right now, which is not good. Not good at all.
Yeah. No, I think she's pretty.
Not right now. She's not. Have you seen like recent pictures of her? Oh God, she is not nice. She like there is a naked picture of her. Yeah. Anytime there's a naked picture of a famous person, I always look up. I have to. Yeah, and he is not. She is definitely a boot.
Oh,
Like there is nothing about her that is
Really?
attractive. Like
well,
it's
her
just it is
personality
bad.
that's attractive.
Nah, it is really bad. She is physically unattractive
Simon,
in
go
every
again.
possible way.
Oh, really?
It's not what?
He's going to pee right after me.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm gonna pee right after Paul, but
We got 3 pees going on.
yeah, we got.
Flush after each pee.
Y'all are total dudes.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were playing a commercial and you guys were talking over it.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Well, you didn't mute anybody.
No,
and
I
we
just
were
said
chatting.
I just said we were playing a commercial on
Yeah.
here, so you guys were talking over our little drinking with Drew commercial.
Yeah.
Not that y'all need more commercials.
Oh,
but
I just got an ad, and it is for skincare by Cindy Crawford. Apparently, I'm old.
Oh, Cindy Crawford still looks
Travis got a
amazing.
request to rate his ad.
Nice.
Cindy Crawford's pretty hot still.
Yeah.
She is really very nice.
Yeah.
Then she has a daughter that looks just like her.
It's not pee-pee hands, Jason. Promise.
I'm sure it is.
No. Mm-mm-mm. If you guys have not seen it yet, check out the Swamp Tooth video.
Hold on. Jason just said in the comments that Drew News music played while you guys were discussing the Tough Hot.
I know we were doing I went to go pee. I put on the Drew the Drew commercial that has the same audio as Drew News.
Sorry.
And
Next time you need to mute everyone.
You guys were talking, but whatever.
Can we get a camera over here? Yeah. So this beer is actually pretty good.
You have to push the big
If you guys see it, you guys should get it and try it.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
Not bad.
Yeah.
If you are not a beer drinker, this is not a bad beer to start.
Yes, as tested and approved by yours truly.
All right, real quick, while we're doing a little transition, we're going to talk about inlawwetrust.com. If you need a divorce attorney in the Bay Area, give Johnny DiGirolamo a call, inlawwetrust.com. Check out his website. He can help you out, answer some questions. Tell him Drew sent you, and we'll give you that consultation for free. We have Jason Stallworth, Guitar Academy. Where is Jason Stallworth at?
He's in the comments.
JasonStallworthAcademy.com. Check out his page. You can find him on YouTube. Just search Jason Stallworth. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel and check his content out. If you need some extra help, he can do that for you. And his academy is very affordable and helps you out if you want to learn the special skills, the Jason sauce. All right. I think that's it. I toned my backdrop down here a little bit tonight. I turned my lights off on the side. Nobody noticed, so. Anybody notice?
Sure. Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
They're not moving. Turn my lights off a little bit. Yeah, so upcoming shows. There are, look, Brass Mug. I don't know. Let me see what we got here. I told people we'd start pimping out some shows, and I'm failing at doing that. So let me try to pimp some shows out that are coming up. The Brass Mug. Let's see. April 29th, Under Black Sky. With special guest Vivid Omen. What? There you go. They're coming up April 29th.
They look very
at the Brass Mug.
Tokeny.
Yeah. Looks like an interesting show.
Yeah.
There's a show May 13th.
No, hold on. You're on mute. Go ahead.
May 13th, there's the Bush concert.
Negative.
You don't like Bush?
No.
I heard. Okay.
No, not a
We
Bush
don't
fan.
talk about the big concerts. We like the more local scene.
No, I know.
organized
I know.
out of
Just
town.
there's one song I like for Bush. It's a pretty good one.
You gotta trim
What is
it.
it called?
Gotta trim it.
Landing strip.
No, it's called
Hardwood floors.
Hardwood. Yeah, exactly.
Carpets match the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy like the ocean. Check out the song, man. It's a good tune. It's kind of mystical. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mystical song.
Now, Syndicate's playing this show August 28th. Now, this is a ways away, but at the Brass Mug, March of Iron and Echoes. I think it says Chronex. Cerebral Desecration. Human, and can't make that other one out. Sorry.
Okay, I got another one for you, Drew. May 16th at the Orpheum. This is a band that Minpin and I went to years ago. They opened up for somebody. It's called the Dropout Kings. They're from Arizona.
Okay.
And they're badass, man. They're kind of like rap metal, if you know what I mean. Like you got like kind of a rappy dude, but yet they play metal. So it's worth checking out. It's at the Orpheum we'll be out there May 16th, Saturday.
May 16th.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get into some Drew news.
True news. True news. True news.
Alrighty. Okay. A lot going on this week, y'all.
What the fuck is? Oh,
What?
it's a grill. I had an ad for a grill, but I didn't know what it was.
Was
It
it-
said Komodo something. I was like, what the fuck? It's a grill.
It's gold. You didn't have gold teeth?
It was a comment overlay, so it didn't delay.
Okay. Everybody's getting ads. Sorry.
Hey, if it's starting to bring in the money, give me the ads.
Okay.
Jason
10
says
cents.
that Drew loves rap metal.
I don't really. I don't. And look, they had one band playing at the metal battle that was kind of rap metal. Not saying they
Kind
were
of.
bad. Just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
It's entertainment, you know.
I thought they were pretty good.
But the first thing, there were people like loved them, and I get it. People like that. It is what it is. I don't care. People have their own style. Do you? So we haven't really talked about it because we haven't been on air since then. But we're gonna just, again, not a political show, but it's in every fucking headline. So we're just gonna make it in our little Drew news segment here. What is do you think Jimmy Kimmel, like, he's under fire for comments made prior to this assassination attempt over the weekend? And
But in his defense, there's like a 30-year age difference in Trump and his wife's age.
I think it's 25, but
He's like
still
80.
a lot.
At this point, people are just like, clock's ticking. When is his ticker going to stop? Like, people are waiting at that age.
I
So
think
I don't
she's
think he necessarily was like,
56. I think
maybe
she's
there's an
56.
assassination attempt because
But-
it's already happened. But he could also be saying he's an old dude. She's waiting for his ticker to give out.
Yeah, that's what he meant. He didn't obviously mean
But
assassination.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's all silly.
As much as Jimmy Kimmel likes to, like, you know, those two people, Kimmel and Trump are literally like
They will never.
worst. They will never see eye to eye. They will never be
no,
friends.
but
But I don't think that.
what is the
he
chance though,
ever,
of
like-
him hosting that fucking event
Okay, so I don't.
to begin with?
Here's the thing. I was with my dad today, and he loves talking about this shit. Because when we saw the thing, it looked like he was at the correspondence dinner. And I'm like, what are the odds that they have Kimmel at the correspondence dinner doing a speech with everything that happened with Trump? My dad said the comment was made. He set up at his show on the stage to make it look like the correspondence dinner, and he wasn't actually there.
I mean, that makes sense.
yeah.
That's something
And I
he
go,
would do.
oh,
yeah.
that makes sense. So I don't know. I didn't see, like, I only saw a clip.
I
And
thought
the clip looked just like the correspondence dinner, which is why I thought he was there. But then my dad said it wasn't, and I feel like he just sits and watches the news. So maybe he knows
Okay.
more than I do.
Okay, but either way, I guess my point, I wasn't really wanting to talk too deep into this, but kind of more of a freedom of speech issue, because obviously we're here on YouTube, we're talking, we're artists, at least, you know, as far as like some of us play and we want to be able to promote and say what we want to say in our music. I'm a very, very big proponent of free speech. And I find it funny when people, even FM talk show host and people who are on TV wanting to censor people for free speech. on the left and the right, whatever you're saying, I am a very adamant supporter
Unless you're
of
trying
free
to
speech.
incite violence.
Incite
or
violence.
Well, here's
riot.
the problem. People who have mental illness take some words literally,
Right.
and they don't understand sarcasm. They do not understand comedy. They do not understand a joke. So that's the problem we're dealing with in today's society. I am a very big believer that our society in 2026, we have an extreme problem with mental illness, and we are not diagnosing it. We don't have any type of system in place. We've put labels on people and just said, oh, they're this, they're that, and they're that, whatever. But we're not labeling or treating people with mental illness. We're letting them just say what they want to say. Some people, literally take words at their face value these days. And it is what it is. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what it is.
But also, too, the people that are that take that literally are the violent types of people with mental health issues, which there are not enough facilities
resources
that can house these type of people. That can either medicate them properly to where they can live a normal life, or keep track that they are taking their medication, or just house them in a safe place.
Or identify.
Right. It's like when they used to have Charter. What was it? Charter? Is that what it was? Where it was the mental health place, but it was almost like you just threw them in there and they were like animals left to they didn't have the proper employees working there to make sure it was a safe place. That's why they all closed down. But they need something like that. In those state-run mental health places they used to have, same thing. Didn't have the right resources, but they need something like that for sure.
I think there's a different aspect of this as well that I think we're all missing is the viewership for people like Jimmy Kimmel and other people that are doing these late night TV shows has gone down so much right now that networks are losing money by keeping these people employed, by having these shows remain. And they're looking for reasons to say, okay, you've gone too far. We have a reason to now cancel you because you said this or you did this, and it's going to help the business because now they're not paying this guy $20 million a year, whatever his salary.
But what are they going to
Right.
replace it with?
Anything is going to be better than that because it is.
But people do like
What-
Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not saying his
That's
ratings
not what
are
I'm
this
saying.
or that. I'm saying
What I'm saying-
he's got an audience. He is where he
Right.
is because of what he has been doing for a very long time.
But-
it's Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all the Jimmys.
all of them are losing money. It is costing the networks more money to keep them on air than what they are making in that time slot because they're not getting millions of people watching them every night. It's like a couple 100,000 people watching them, which is nothing.
Didn't most of the networks get rid of their second late show because they have the
Yeah.
initial, and then they used to have
The
late
11
show.
night show,
Right?
or
so
11
they got rid of
o'clock show.
those. Okay.
Yeah, they're all
Who
gone.
stays up that late anyway anymore?
I do, but
It depends.
I don't watch that garbage. I mean, it's crap. It just it's not interesting to me.
I don't really watch live TV in general.
Neither
If
do
I
I.
watch anything, it's on demand. It's on
Yeah.
a streaming service.
Exactly. Same thing with me.
Look.
But none of these people are making money for the station. They're getting paid $20 million, $40 million a year, whatever it is, and they're losing money. So replacing them with anything where they're not paying that much money out, even if that thing isn't making them money, is going to save them money because they're not paying Jimmy Fallon's $20 million contract.
I think any publicity is good. So let's give an example. Let's say Drew says something controversial and Trump,
Like what?
Trump finds out, and on the White House Facebook page, there's Drew, and that's good. This is good for Jimmy, the Jimmy, because
think it
people. Well, no, hear me out. Because now people are going to tune into a show, and they always say that too. The people are like, oh, because a lot of people with the so-called TDS, let's face it, it's a slanted angle. And it goes both ways, but this will give them a slight spike, So it's possible. it's possible, believe it or not, that Trump is actually deliberately helping this guy out.
Well, I guarantee you, if they took him off the air, he would have his own channel in a heartbeat,
of
and
course.
millions of followers.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
he would
Not
still be
millions.
putting out. He would still be putting his word out, whatever it may be. He wouldn't have the writing staff. And here's the problem: Jimmy Kimmel doesn't write any of his shit.
His wife is a writer. I
He's
understand.
not. He's not a very good comedian. Like he doesn't write anything himself.
Wasn't he the one that did girls on trampolines with what's his name, the old radio show?
That was Jimmy.
Jimmy Kimmel's very funny.
No,
Like
Jimmy
that-
Fallon.
Jimmy
thought.
Fallon.
Are we
Fallon
not talking
is
about
stupid.
Fallon? Or are we talking about Kimmel?
Kimmel.
Oh, we're talking
Kimmel.
about Kimmel. I'm
Kimmel,
sorry.
yeah.
Jimmy's whatever.
So many
Same
Jimmys.
guy.
Too many
Same guy.
Jimmys.
Jimmy.
Same guy with a different wig.
Jimmy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think just like, some of these people like Tucker Carlson that left late night or what, I don't think he was late night.
A lot of them are making a
they
lot of
make
money on like on their
YouTube
podcast.
and just their own podcast.
Yeah.
They're making their own money. But I think Kimmel would have that same following, maybe not as
I don't
much
think he
as
would.
on NBC
Maybe
or
Jimmy
whatever.
Fallon is one.
I mean,
I'm thinking of
Fallon's
as funny.
better than Fallon.
Yeah, Fallon is hilarious. Like he
Fallon's talented. He was on
he's
SNL.
extremely talented.
He is talented. He's got. I mean, he could
he
do
could
multiple
sing.
shit.
He could do all act.
Right.
He does all
Right.
those all the skits and stuff are very.
Right.
But you don't see anybody
But yeah,
any late night guy.
But you're
doing it.
right. So Kimmel was
Kimmel's
the one.
garbage.
He was with Stern back in the day, doing blackface and doing all this shit.
Okay.
Having
Fallon
all
was
these-
Saturday Night Live, I know, for a while. But I'm pretty sure Kimball was also the
No, you're
one.
right. Kimmel.
Ki-
Kimmel was with
Kimmel's
Howard
no,
Stern.
Fallon was on Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
because the
Kimmel
fame
was with Howard Stern.
with Howard Stern, but he also, I believe,
I thought that was
with
Adam Car-
was with
was that
Drew.
Adam Carolla?
No.
He
Drew,
was with
whatever
Adam
his name.
Carolla.
is.
No.
Adam Carolla, bingo.
He was with Adam Carolla.
Yes, and they did girls on trampolines.
Oh, yeah.
That was a
I
cool
don't think
show.
he was ever on
That's
The
Howard
Man
Stern.
Show. It was
That's
the Man Show.
The Man
Yeah.
Show.
That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking of. The Man
Yeah.
Show.
The Man
yeah.
Show.
That was
You're
a good
welcome.
The
show.
only thing
Yeah,
I can get.
I
behind.
How
couldn't
is
think
the
of
only
it.
woman in here
I
the one that
couldn't
gets the
think of
other
it.
man show name?
Yes, but I remembered the girls and the trampolines.
That's
are
the
on.
only part of it I remember.
Yeah.
That was a good part.
But it was him and Howard Stern both, which is funny. And the reason it popped in my head is that they were both two people who are extreme leftists right now who were doing
They were nowhere
like that
nowhere
back
near
in the
that
day.
when they were doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
They were
yeah.
like in the
That was a different era.
2000s,
Howard
you know?
Stern
Different
putting
era.
that chick on and like sitting on the subwoofer or whatever, and then
Yeah. I mean,
Come on.
They were not. They were
Come
not.
on. you're not on the left. Shut up.
Yeah, it's funny. But anyways,
but-
Kimmel, good.
So I was going to say, so back to my other point though, if you, let's just say right now, if you had the option to do something so controversial in the show that you got plastered across the nation and I guarantee it would help your viewership, even if it was negative.
Yeah, but the difference is his viewership is how many? It's like 1,000.
You got like
maybe?
1,000,
Well, it's
1,100.
1,100.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would spike to millions.
Jimmy Kimmel is at like I don't know. I think
Whatever.
I think
Yeah.
their viewership is like 300,000 or something.
Yeah.
It might when you say spike, it's going to be like 400,000, which is still
No,
nothing.
but that's the TV. I'm talking about online because you can go back and watch it and stuff.
yeah, but he's still not making it. The network isn't making any money off that.
I know. It isn't
It's
like
still just
back in the Carson
They're
days.
still paying him $20 million to
The
lose
problem
them.
is being on YouTube. What can you say that's controversial that also isn't going to have YouTube cancel you?
Yeah, it's valid.
You know,
I
it's like-
I miss the Jay Leno Carson days, man. I'm old school.
Well, even Conan O'Brien and even
Yeah.
some of the jokes that they told back in the day. I mean, there was a different style of comedy, but I mean, you have comedians and you have writers.
Yeah,
You have
true,
writers telling jokes or writing jokes, and they give them to the comedians who know how to deliver the jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
And those are the people who make the money, or the people who know how to deliver the jokes.
Right.
And I don't know. I've seen many people here locally. Tampa's actually a pretty big comedy scene. When I lived in Ybor, we had comedy spots in Ybor City. A lot of people who are good at writing jokes, but they just don't know how to tell them. You know, so
My father-in-law
Kimmel-
is pretty good at doing both.
Kimmel's good at delivery. That's why he
Is
makes
he,
the money
though?
he does. I think he's
Is
enough
he,
to be
though?
on fucking TV.
Yeah, but he's not as. I don't think he's as
he's not
good
that
as
funny.
like a Fallon, though.
He's
but-
nowhere
No,
near.
he's
He's
not
nowhere
a
near
Fallon,
Fallon.
but he's
Yeah.
is what he is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gotten his piece of the pie for whatever reason. But I think that my point in this whole thing is, I am a freedom of speech guy. The problem isn't what people are saying. The problem is people being fucking lunatics and acting on what people are saying.
Yeah.
And I don't know this guy that committed this shit. I don't know anything about
He
him.
had no record, from what I understand.
He was a
teacher.
He was a teacher. He was a fucking
like what? In the, what's this dude
very
doing, man?
collegiate person with an education.
Crazy.
But
he worked at NSA, not NSA, NASA.
No,
Did he really?
you know,
was
the
a-
problem is the left media has gotten so good at putting out their anti.
It fires people up the wrong way.
You know, it's when you call somebody a Nazi long enough, you start getting in. You know, people start thinking, "Oh, this guy really is a Nazi," and I am doing something good right now by destroying my own life, which is crazy.
Right.
You know,
But
the
then
people
they,
that
but
are
then they go march with fucking extremist Hamas supporters
or
who actually hate Jews.
or Antifa, which
This
is
guy was an Antifa guy, by the way.
which
Was
is
he
which is
really?
funny because they are the thing that they're saying that they're against.
Right,
This
basically.
is funny. And well, the problem is these people are essentially throwing their lives away. You have the guy that the first assassination attempt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his life is over. The
Literally.
guy that was at the
the
golf
golf course.
course.
Yeah.
You have the guy that
Well,
killed Charlie
He was
Kirk.
hunting rabbit. He was hunting rabbit.
Remember, Iran does have a bounty on Trump's head. They
of
said that
course.
publicly.
Yeah, but it's Iran.
So,
I mean,
know, but that's who we're at war with right now. So
Yeah.
Did
put
you
two and two
ever
together.
see
I
the
mean,
Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where he has there's a term for it when Iran has a hit on you. It's something something, and he accidentally said something against that religion, and so the Ayatollah or whatever had a hit on him. There's a term for it. Anyway, it was a funny episode, man. It was a good episode.
It was
Anyway.
so funny, but I can't remember the joke to tell you guys. I'm just gonna laugh.
just get everyone just laugh.
I'm
with me.
encouraging. Yeah, exactly. I'm encouraging people to see the episode. I can't remember which one it was.
All right, moving on. Japan adult film industry faces a
Nice.
male shortage, about 70 men per 10,000 women.
Can I volunteer? Is that something I
You're
can
not
do right
Japanese.
now? I don't care.
you
They're
have to be?
Japanese though. The women are. I'm volunteering. I will. If you fly me there, I'll help.
Here's the problem, though. If you're in a scene and do you find out if they're actually female, like at that point, or they tell you like
Japan
it's
isn't a
no,
lady
it's
boy
not a lady
country.
boy
that's
country?
not.
You
That's,
sure?
that's
No.
not the. That's
Are you
the
sure?
Yeah, it
Philippines.
is.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Philippines.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Maybe Korea,
Thailand.
Thailand.
I
yeah.
didn't say it.
I mean, when
It
they
is.
say action, it might be too late at that point.
Actually, Japanese women, they've had a exponential increase in their breast size over the past, I don't know
Naturally?
how long. Naturally, yes. So it's natural. I don't remember the reason. Something, maybe they're using the same hormones that we've been using for a while. They've started using those, and that's what's causing this increase in bust size. But they've been doing that. Their breasts have been getting naturally bigger. So you have some
Competition.
Laura-sized boobs hanging around in Japan.
Well, maybe they are, because a lot of this country, because you think of like a typical like
Well,
Japanese
Asian.
person or Asian. They're
Asian general.
they're
Petite.
always very petite, small.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of extra weight on them, so maybe it's just that their
Diet is changed.
diet is
Maybe that's
changing,
what it
and
is.
so they're having a little bit more weight, which is just naturally
They're
increasing
Americanizing
the other assets.
Well,
fast
actually,
food.
also Japanese. There was a, I don't know. They discovered that a crying baby naturally causes a woman's breast to get bigger. Not by a lot. It's by a very, very tiny, 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 tiny bit. So what they
Drew,
did,
Can you see if there's a soda in the refrigerator while you're up?
they created
Get out
a
of the way of the camera.
they created a thing for women to buy where they can listen to music, and underneath the music there is the same wavelength of a crying baby.
Okay, that's fine.
And their breasts just magically get bigger.
Well, it's again, it's not it's not something that you're probably going to notice very much, but over the course of a very long time, you can
Hold on.
Probably
You
go
said,
up
let me
a
back
hole.
up. As I was walking in, I heard you say crying
Crying
baby
babies.
makes
Yeah.
a lady's breast bigger.
And,
Yes.
and Mrs. NSA put in the comments that she wondered why there was a bunch of crying baby music happening in their house.
No, but there was a Japanese company who underlaid the sound of a crying baby under some other music.
Now, let me try it real quick.
I don't think.
Hey, they look bigger.
I don't think. I don't
hit
think.
you with it.
I don't think Laura needs it.
No, I may topple over if they get me.
Laura's like, no, stop, my back.
Here's the problem with me though. One of the worst sounds in the world to me.
It's a crying baby. Jesus.
But that's why they put it underneath other music, and then you don't even hear the crying baby. You just hear some other music.
Now, I'm the type of person that when I listen to music, I'll try to hone in on certain the guitar or the drum, or I'll try to pick up, even if there's
It's
a
not
fucking
something
random,
you can.
even if there's a random bell dinging in the back, I will if there's a fucking crying baby subliminally hidden underneath, I'm gonna hear it and I'm gonna hate it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of babies. Sorry. All right, whatever. So who's flying to Japan?
I am.
Okay.
So when you land, were you just going to come rolling into some office and say, I'm here?
I'm here. I'm just going to go to some random building and hopefully that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
hey, where's the cameras at? And they're gonna be like, no, this is an accounting firm. Like, I don't get, where the boobs?
This is an accounting firm, sir. Please put your pants back on.
All right, a pastor who runs a ministry in a rumored swingers community in Florida.
Nice.
The Villages.
For
Bang. This is the
seniors,
Bang.
of course. Ironically, wrote a book on how to love your spouse. Was arrested Wednesday following allegations that he married multiple women. Leslie
Mormon?
Williams, 62, was taken into custody at the sprawling retirement center, The Villages,
I knew
on
it.
an outstanding
that's here.
warrant out of Georgia, tied to a bigamy charge, according to Sumter County Sheriff's Office in Florida. He is currently being held without bond due to his status as an out-of-state fugitive. Look, man.
You're just living in the wrong state, right?
It says Florida marriage records were obtained and confirmed that Leslie Williams was still lawfully married at the time of a subsequent marriage, the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office told Fox Digital. Based on these records, a warrant was obtained for Leslie for the charge of bigamy.
But why getting married? That's the part I don't get. You could have 7 different girlfriends, like mistresses, and
Look,
I don't get it.
as somebody who deals with family law, and Laura could probably attest to this, I think it's more of just
To conquer.
Control.
It's the assets and who has control of what. And when you get married to 5 people, it confuses that network.
No, I understand that, but why, from personal perspective, why does he have to marry them? Like, why did he need to have a girlfriend?
Well,
but
So from the article, because I read the article, it sounds like it's only 2 women.
Okay.
It's not like he married 5 or 6 of them. So it sounds like he lived in Georgia, was married, came to Florida,
Got married to somebody else.
got married to someone else, started posting about the new wife on social, and somebody was like, hey, I thought you were married already, but congrats. And then that kind of and then it sounds like, because shortly thereafter, within a few months, he took the wife down, he changed to single. So it sounds like maybe the new wife was like, you're already married, what? And then maybe it started from that's what snowballed.
So they never divorced. Like he wasn't
divorced.
with the person in Georgia anymore.
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like he
Like
moved.
they were
He
split.
lived here, right?
But here's the confusing part. Muslims say they can marry more than one lady.
And they could be 9 years old.
No, but do they actually marry more than one woman? Though?
So if you
marry.
look at, I'm just using them as an example, not the
Mormons.
daughters, the sister wives.
Mormons, yeah.
So he was legally only married to one. The other marriages were spiritual through their church. So it was still illegal because he had multiple wives. Like that's why they had to leave. Where was it? Utah, wherever it was.
Utah.
They moved to Vegas because apparently you can have more than one wife in Vegas. But it's not legally. He was not married to more than one. Just spiritually, he was married to the other one. So that's where I see if they're agreeing to it. Excuse me, all those women were agreeing to it. It was just easier for them to leave when they left because there was no actual marriage, And those women kind of had him by the balls too, to be like, no, this has always been in my name because we were not married. So like, this was mine, this was mine. So they kind of had him by the balls. Yeah. But yeah, they're still making a shit ton of money off of the show. But it's just, I don't see the problem with it as long as everyone's in agreement and you just have to have like a plan to lay it out.
The Mormons. I had a friend who was from Utah, and his family grew up Mormon or whatever. He said that was a kind of a misconception about the multiple wives.
Mm-hmm.
So the leader of the Mormon religion, he said, didn't actually have like multiple wives in the sense that we think of multiple wives. It was more of like he
had handmaids.
No, he was taking in young women who were in a bad position or something like that, and attaching them to himself and saying that it was because I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
That sounds like David Koresh.
It sounded like an excuse to me.
They don't do that anymore, though. I think
It was more
it
so
is
he was,
illegal now.
He was being like the saver,
Like
he was
a
trying to
savior.
save them, like get them on their feet. But it was.
I mean, it's a good angle for the guy.
It was more taking advantage than
it's a good
anything.
angle. Yeah, he's taking advantage. It's horrible.
They call that grooming now.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It's an effed up world, man. I'm glad I'm somewhat normal. I mean, relatively normal.
Yeah, that's
You
weird.
can't say that with a straight face.
I mean, you got to admit it is and with social media and this, that, and the other, I mean, it's all coming out. The wackos have always been there. It's just they've been buried away. And gosh,
But they're also making things that were normal in the 80s and 90s wacko-ish.
yeah, it's true.
Things that were normal back in the day.
Yeah, like boobs in movies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I wish everybody could just get along again. I'm so sick of the political jazz. All the people with TDS and all the Trumpers that hate the libs. It's like, man, just let all that shit go. If you go to the White House Facebook page, read those comments, man. People literally waste their day writing the stupidest shit on there.
Yeah,
Well,
whitehouse.com is not a White House.
Well,
website.
no, the white. Not whitehorse.com.
No, whitehouse.com.
Is it a porn site?
It is a porn site.
Is it really?
Yes. Well, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be whitehouse.com because it's whitehouse.gov. Is the actual is the actual website, but whitehouse.com used to be a porn site. I don't know if it still is or not.
I don't even know what porn means. I'm not sure what that is.
Well, maybe when your arm gets better, you'll
remember.
rediscover it. You'll rediscover what porn is.
Luckily, I'm a southpaw.
Yeah.
All right, this is a funny story. In 2010,
That's so hilarious.
in 2010, this woman claimed she bought the Sun, registered it
Oh my God.
at the notary, and wants to charge the world for its use.
The most intelligent person that has ever lived.
Yeah. So in 2010, a Spanish woman named Angelis de Rein
sounds
made
hot.
international headlines after claiming she had registered ownership of the Sun through a notary in Spain. She argued that while international space law prohibits countries from owning celestial bodies, it does not explicitly address private individuals, which she believed created a legal loophole. She even suggested the idea of charging people for using sunlight as a form of energy. However, legal experts quickly pointed out that her claim had no standing under international space law. The Outer Space Treaty, widely accepted by many nations, establishes that celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and planets cannot be owned by any country or person. So let me ask you this. They have that scam site where you register a star and they say
Right.
that's your star.
Right.
You know?
It's not because they can
They
sell
literally
you that
sell
star
that-
on this site, and then
They
the
sell
next
that
site
star
sell
100
somebody else.
times a day.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
actually the same. That one star might be owned by like 50 people on that
Right.
same site.
It's a cool
Right.
sheet of it's a cool piece of paper.
You've done it
though,
before,
can
haven't you?
frame.
Yeah.
I have not, but I was.
That sounded like he had.
you doing that.
That
No, I
sounded
was-
like he had.
I was tempted to buy the 1 foot by 1 foot Scottish Highland.
I've heard. I
title.
saw that. Yeah. Where you can be
I did do one.
You did?
And I'll tell you why. It's a
Oh,
sad
boy.
story. It wasn't
Okay.
because I was like, that's my star. No, when I was in my mid-20s, I worked at a bar, and there
Oh,
was a guy that worked here was a bar back, and he ended up committing suicide. And so his family had like a gathering at their house for friends, family, whatever. And that was the only, like, I never met the family before, but like it was just a thing that I could be like, it wasn't like he showed signs of like depression or anything, but so I was like, it was kind of new to like, you know, people doing it. It was like when this whole thing was like first becoming popular. So I just did it and I gave it to his parents, and it was just like all of his friends like signed a little like, you know, he's always watching you kind of thing. So that's the reason why I did
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah. So maybe I was the first one to own that, or I guess I gave it to them.
Maybe you're
that
the only
star.
one.
Maybe.
How much did you pay for it?
I don't know, like $50.
There you go.
Wasn't a lot.
I heard he was dying to own a star.
50 times how many people bought that one star? 50 times what?
A million. Right now. It was, what, 15 years ago
There
minimum?
are so many stars in the sky, though, that we can see that it really doesn't matter.
All right. This is a video. Let me put you in this situation, y'all. So this is a video. You're at a bar, and a guy does this to your lady. Watch. Watch the lady on the right.
At the pool table?
Yep.
Okay.
Watching.
Watch the guy on the left.
On the left. Okay.
In the red shirt?
Okay. All right. Whoa. Dang.
I think he died.
Dug around and find out.
Holy fuck.
But it looked like he kind of stumbled into her like a little bit. I mean,
No, he intentionally
No,
walked
yeah.
up and did that to her.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
And
so-
Wow.
Okay, I'm not going to lie.
man,
Damn, that was a good shot, man. He
That
got
was
him
a good
good.
hit.
I'd fuck him on the pool table.
Like,
Right there.
Wow.
and
Holy
Look,
fuck.
here's the thing. You touch. I don't, like I told Laura before. I'm like, look, I don't care if a guy gives her compliments or, you know,
Can I check
gives-
the levels?
checks her level, you know what? But that definitely crosses the boundaries to where dude's probably
sexual
gonna get hit.
So I might have
Probably.
missed the show.
that guy got trucked.
Oh,
He didn't get
this
hit.
guy got trucked. I'm talking
guy
about
got
in
trucked.
general. Like,
So didn't something like this happen to you, Drew? Drew and Laura? I thought I picked up in the airwaves
Some guy grabbed
that some guy
Drew's-
like touched Laura or something. Tell me about
so
that.
this video kind of reminded me when Bubs slapped my ass in the kitchen before the show. He came over. He was driven. He didn't drive himself. He came over. He was fucking hammered. And this was like right before everything happened. So like, but he like I was doing something. I was like facing the sink or whatever, and he comes up and he gets like
He did.
a
He
good.
smacked-
And
he
this
gets
was
he
at
like
a
cocks
show?
it back. No, this like we were in the kitchen like before one of our
Oh,
podcasts, early on in the show. He literally just like cocks
Wow.
it back and just like
Yeah.
hit so hard. And
Now-
he said something like something like grossy pervy or whatever. And I turned around and like I was gonna punch him in the face, but I was like, "You're about to go on
should've.
air. Do not."
it
leave
was
a
right
bruise
before
on
a
him."
podcast. Yeah.
And I was mad that he had no reaction.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I thought under
He's like, my other guy friend's wife wouldn't have cared. I go, I'm not her.
like there's a difference and call it what it is. Stranger versus not stranger.
Right.
No.
So
Well,
if I don't know
think
this
they're
guy
both
at a bar,
disrespectful.
I think on a level, yes, but I'm just saying
Maybe you
if it's a
shouldn't have, like,
if it's a
knocked him
complete
out.
stranger and somebody does that, there's probably going to be a fight, an issue. But if it's
There should have
if I know
at least
somebody and she
No.
knows the person, I mean, yeah, is it crossing the boundaries? Okay, but it's not the level that I'm going to fucking punch my buddy because
Okay, so maybe not punching your buddy, but you should like if you would see you saw my reaction, there should have been some kind of
you get another beer there?
you putting him in his place to never do it again.
Yeah, but sometimes I
can understand like not knocking him out like that video, but at the same time, if Peepers or Matt or Jason or Brad or anybody did that to me, I would expect you to be in their face and putting them in their place.
Well, I think you need to know your audience. I have a friend whose wife, I have to say, occasionally I would slap her in the butt, but we kind of do that amongst ourselves. It's a funny thing, but you have to know your audience. If he's never seen anyone do that to you and he doesn't know your reaction, he should not have done it. I agree.
Yeah.
But you just have to know your audience there.
Right.
I think it's more disrespectful if it's somebody that you know, because now it's, it's not
In
just
this
some
scenario,
random
yeah.
person. They don't know you.
But I thought something happened at a show recently. I thought I overheard.
Oh no, the show was "Can I check your levels?" There was no.
So what?
So
did
we
you mean?
were.
Okay, go ahead
It was the
and tell
show
yeah.
where you broke your arm.
Yeah.
And a guy came up and he was complimenting like the large. It's the dead cat, is what it's called. It's the mic cover. That's the fuzzy thing.
Okay.
And then he's like, "Oh, can I check your levels?" Because the little sound, what are they called? The sound, whatever, was off to the
field recorder.
side. The field recorder. It was on the other side of the table from where the guy approached me.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, can I check your levels?" So he was like doing the whole like peep over to like look
Oh,
over.
I gotcha.
So like that's whenever I say, "Can I check your levels?"
Yeah.
I jokingly say like, "Oh, he wasn't checking my levels. He
Yeah.
was checking my levels."
Right.
So that's
what it was?
that's the
Okay.
recent one.
Yeah.
But that video reminded me.
Did you know the dude?
No.
Oh, okay, that's bad.
Which is crazy because we go out so often to the same
You see a lot of the same people.
right, and I don't like I've probably seen him before, but like I don't remember. I probably couldn't pick him out in a lineup again. Like he wasn't memorable,
Was
except
he
for his
drunk?
line.
Was he drunk or?
I mean, he wasn't stumbly
Yeah.
or anything. He didn't slur his words, but also the music was playing loud. So
And somebody had just gotten injured and had to be helped out of the bar.
So legally, Drew, let's just say in theory, someone slapped Laura's butt at some show and you came up and just nailed the guy. What happens legally at that point? You know the cops are probably going to show up.
Well, here's the problem. Like this video we just saw where the
Yeah.
guy just falls back and he's
Yeah.
unconscious. In reality, if that guy dies, you're going to jail for murder. You're,
Yeah.
you're arrested.
Right.
You're going to prison. That's a murder.
So what
charge.
happens if
So
he just kind of wakes up and?
if he wakes up and I got fucking hit in Ybor walking home one night and I got knocked out. I got sucker punched from the back. Fucking knocked my jaw out of place and shit.
Wow.
I woke up luckily, but they
the
just
one
charged
time you
it.
don't have Devo.
Yeah, I know. I was just walking. I was 3:00 in the morning, walking out of a bar, and they were going around doing that punching game where they're just walking
They were
around punching
recording and
people.
punching people.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So I got sucker punched literally from behind. I don't remember anything except for waking up, and there were some people around me, like trying to wake me up and shit. But
Is there a difference?
it's a misdemeanor. The problem is, what's the
You're
long term?
defending, but you're defending the girl, right?
Yeah,
So
so
this
what's
is
the
different
difference?
than a sucker punch.
but
It's
It's
almost
not-
like
no, you're
over defending. Like
It's over defending. Yeah, exactly. Like,
You know, like-
what are you legally allowed to do in that case?
There's
Push
a
the
difference
guy?
between,
or-
let's be clear. There's
Yeah.
a difference between defending your pride and defending somebody
from being
for safety.
for safety,
Right.
right?
So-
right. That's a tough
that's
one.
what I'm.
But-
He's going to have to in court try to, based on this video, prove he thought she was in danger, and make that fucking and anything is a jury can believe anything.
Yeah.
So that would be his defense. Is like, I thought she was in danger, and that's why I did what I did. If it's a pride thing, and this is when questioning comes into play, when you are, and this is why you don't talk to the cops, because they'll fucking twist anything you say into what they want on the paper
to get a charge.
If they're questioning him and he said, yeah, he fucking touched my girl and I beat his ass, that's a pride thing.
Right.
If he says he looked like he had something in his hand, or he looked like he was,
Yeah, you got to say the
Oh
right
my
thing.
God.
he looked
He
like
has a
he was
gun.
assaulting
He was
her,
grabbing her, right?
that's more of a protection
So
thing.
hire an attorney on the spot, right? Say I'm going to defer my comments until I have my attorney.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you should
And then
always-
hire Amorosa, your buddy.
No, don't. I mean, never mind. many better choices. Just saying.
Just kidding.
Love you, Jim. But here's the thing, man. Just don't talk if that happens.
Yeah.
Just you're doing it for whatever reason you're doing it, but you're going to go to jail probably.
Yeah,
and
I
expect
bring it.
that because this guy got knocked the fuck out.
knocked the
Truck.
fuck out. Like he looked dead.
Yeah.
and nobody
So-
is sorry for it.
So
No.
what if in theory you're walking out of a mosh pit and some guy just freaking nails you? Theoretically, asking for a friend.
we are not talking about actual
We're not talking
events.
about any
No.
person here. But if it looks like there's an intent to injure,
There was no intent.
So
to
let's just
injure.
read. I'll read some basics of it. The husband racks the balls, of course. His wife at the other end of the table, approached by a clearly intoxicated man in a red polo shirt and torn jeans, who appears to grab the woman's rear before she shoos him away. The husband sees the whole thing in a flash, furiously charges at the inebriate, delivering a devastating overhand punch.
To the perv's face.
The force of the strike sends this. I hate the way they fucking write this shit.
Yeah.
Because they're putting their own slants
and
into
you
the
have
fucking
to
article.
have-
They're also like
You also have to have higher than a second grade reading level too. So I
Well,
mean,
no, but here's the way they're reading. You want me to
Third
read it their
grade.
way?
Yeah.
It says,
Yeah.
the force of the strike sends the creep, who is noticeably smaller in stature, crashing to the floor. It's like,
That's okay.
That's not media.
That's all right.
That's not media, y'all. That's
Right.
somebody trying.
know what?
That's
Well, I don't know.
Doesn't matter his
Channel 8
size.
media team would write it like that.
the wife's attempt to get between the rivals before the knockout blow, but the enraged husband brushes her aside and appears to accidentally knock the pull cue into her face, prompting her
Oh,
to
that's-
press a hand to her cheek to see if he's cut.
that's-
Yada yada. I'm just
I
trying to
didn't
find
see
out.
all
Oh, I
that.
didn't see that.
I
I was-
didn't see all that.
I knew the punch was coming. I was focused on that.
Yeah, I didn't see all that. That's somebody who's writing something to defend the guy that just got knocked the fuck out.
Right, and I want to see if the guy went to jail. I don't see that yet.
I hope
Not
he
to
did.
change subjects, but Mrs. NSA said something happened to me in the grocery store.
She was talking about leaking boobs.
Oh,
Huh?
leaking boobs?
When he was talking about crying babies making your boobs
Oh.
bigger.
Oh,
When you're nursing.
Oh.
When
Or like
it
your
causes your
Yeah.
causes
it's
your
like
milk
a-
to fall.
It's like
Yeah.
an Insta wet T-shirt contest.
Yes.
or sour milk smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
so they
that
don't
just
know
ruined it.
they don't know the identities of anybody involved or if any charges were filed. So that's the best way to get out of it. Just
Leave.
leave. Nobody knows anything.
I know, but the pride
Hopefully
thing's got to
you're-
kick in at some point with all the, when
You know what's really good is he hit that guy and that guy went down and then that was it. Like he didn't follow up with anything. So
Play it again.
I guess on that side-
I want to see the pool cue hit her in the face and see if
that's
she was.
what I want.
See
And-
if she was checking to see if she was bleeding or if she
Yeah.
had blue on her face.
yeah,
I
that's
think
what I,
I think the whole thing was AI.
No way. Ads.
I bet I could knock someone out like that.
All right, hang on. Let me
Yeah.
watch. We're gonna get fucking copyright strike 2 times now. All right. Oh, it's not letting me back it up. Hang
Candy
on.
and Jason say the old
Back,
folks are
back
going to
up.
bed.
There it goes.
Come on, that's
Now
only
over here, this guy's
9:54.
hugging this guy over here. So
He's
prob-
hugging a friend.
Yeah, but is it a?
It's
friend?
a guy. It's a guy.
And his
Actually, yeah.
shirt's up.
Yeah, but if
weird.
after he gets
That's
knocked out,
weird.
you see the person approach. It's a guy,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so come over.
and you can
here.
tell him. He pushes him away. Like, do it, say hi.
He's just the dude's just having a little fun for God's
Oh
sake.
yeah, she got.
Okay, but she did get hit. Yeah.
She did, but it wasn't like she
Yeah.
wasn't worried about blood. She was worried about getting the blue.
Dang,
See, it's a dude that was coming out.
Yeah.
It's a little fella behind.
And
the
that
bar
other
there.
little fella was like,
Little
I'm
fella.
not helping you out.
Little
you,
fella, you alive?
you just got
Oh my
knocked
God,
the
look
fuck
at
out.
him.
I'm
trying
not-
to roll
He's
him
trying
over.
to roll him over and wake him up.
Why is he rolling him over?
Price doesn't choke on his tongue.
Oh my God.
The guy, the other guys at the bar, or
The other guy's
the
like-
booth.
The other guy goes, "I'm out of here." The dude in the tan shirt.
And the other guy was like, I'm not getting hit by that guy.
Yeah, I'm getting the F out.
you're all by yourself
I'll
right
tell
here.
you this: based on the way that guy punched, he's punched somebody before.
Oh, yeah, he's
yeah.
a boxer or
He
whatever.
knew what he was doing.
That was
I
a
wouldn't say he's
solid
a boxer.
hit,
And
yeah.
here's the thing, man: if you haven't punched something or like practiced punching in a
Yeah.
while,
Could be awkward.
you can fuck
You
that
can
up.
hurt yourself.
But also,
Like-
too, if you have a certain level of training in martial arts or what, can't your
Oh,
hits
yeah,
be
you're
considered
Uh,
weapons? Like
I think
I thought
It's
you
got to be
could.
extreme. It could, yes.
Right, but like
yes.
if he's like
if
high
your name
end
is
and, like,
Bruce Lee or
No,
Chuck
you can
Norris,
you can
maybe.
get, look, and
if you
Mike
if you go
Tyson.
into competition and you have like
In
one
court,
from like
yes.
hits and whatever
Mike
else.
Tyson, Evander Holyfield,
Mike
Bruce
Tyson bites
Lee.
ears off.
anything can be considered a deadly weapon. The problem is they're not registering. You hear that my fists are registered deadly weapons. That's
Right,
bullshit.
they're not
Bullshit.
registered.
That's
I get
bullshit.
that. I'm not saying they're registered.
There
I'm just saying,
are
but like,
certain-
like
What
if
they're
you
trying to
are-
say is that you have an expert knowledge of
right?
defense or even just
Yes.
attack, and you have the ability to do that and know where to cause bodily harm.
This was just a
That's
punch.
I went through many defensive tactics instruction courses. I was a defensive tactics instructor. If fucking I ever hit somebody, they could fucking come back and say, oh, you know where to hit somebody. You did this, you did that. They could probably use that against me. But I also haven't used it in fucking 30 years. So I'm like, I don't hit with my hands for one. I'm an elbow guy. If you get close to me,
you get
I'm
hit
a
by an
fucking
elbow,
dude, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Elbows are harder
I have
than
learned
fists.
that you have very fragile bones in your hands.
Yeah.
Your
I'm not a
phalanges.
hand guy. If anything, I'll bump and then I'll fucking whack
Your
with my
elbow
elbow,
is going to
man.
do a lot more damage.
Now
and that'll cut. Even if it's not like something that's going to knock
Not
you
only
out,
that,
it's going to
dude,
cut
your
into your
feet
skin.
position are the biggest thing when you're hitting
Yep.
somebody.
Your
because
lower body's
it's the twist
important.
and your fucking shoulders and your hips and where your feet placement are, and you can cause a lot of like
so much more power
yeah,
comes from
it's the
your
power, and that's why when I fucking tossed that dinosaur across the fucking bar, that motherfucker flew, man. I put my feet right, and that motherfucker went.
feet. I was just trying to get up at that point too, and I went flying back too because
I said I pushed him and 5 other people across the fucking room with that motherfucker. I'm like, get the hell off me!
So I was going to say that years ago, I took a couple years of Taekwondo, and the punches are very unrealistic, right? It's a form thing. It wasn't until I took a Krav Maga class that I swallowed my pride, and I said to the guy, I said, look, man, you got to show me actually how to throw a real punch. And it was unbelievable how awkward it was for me to learn how to throw a street fight punch versus like, actually a boxing type deal versus a perfect form, twist your hand Taekwondo.
Right,
You follow me on this?
Taekwondo's twist your hand and all that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
and honestly, when I was first learning how to do the proper punch, I kept falling off balance. I'm like, damn, I better not get in a street fight. It's going to be embarrassing,
Well,
you're
that's
going to wind up
seriously.
it's going to wind up just like if you were to get into like I don't know,
Like a mosh pit
like a mosh pit. Yeah, mosh pit.
Yeah, I was going to fall over. But it's just
over and hurt
interesting.
yourself.
My point being, I would take a boxer over a Taekwondo dude all day long in a street fight. Not to state the obvious.
What do you mean?
A boxer would actually know how to box.
For sure. Yeah,
and
yeah,
a Taekwondo guy might try to do a fancy kick, and the guy's going to just do a simple
Taekwondo-
block.
points.
I took Taekwondo when I was younger. Taekwondo is for 2 people who are in a competition with a judge.
Exactly.
And
Who are
there's points involved.
scoring
That's exactly.
points. And they're
Exactly.
like, boom.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, boom, you win. Up again.
Yeah.
So that's Taekwondo. Judo has more flexibility, but it's
Right.
still very controlled. I'm not saying you can't do shit with judo. Aikido is using other people's force against them. So
And it's
there's somebody
mostly
charging
bullshit.
at you,
Right.
and you're using
And
their
as
force
long
to
as-
toss them. And
As long as they're doing exactly the right thing, then you're going to be able to push
kind
them
of,
away.
yeah. I mean, but
Like,
it's
Does that
Aikido-
apply? Does that apply in a
Aikido's a little
sexual?
bullshit.
Does that apply in a sexual situation? So, like, if they're coming at you, you like allow that.
Watch Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal does Aikido.
Okay.
Aikido is a very.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've
It's
seen
a,
the
it's
clip.
more.
Very-
It's a more
Yeah.
passive type of
Right.
defense. So you're not trying to really hurt or kill somebody.
Right.
You're just
But-
using their own momentum to move them out of the way or to subdue them.
It
So,
Right.
so requires them to do exactly the right thing for it to work, though.
yeah, but it's
But
more,
the Seagal stuff seems so perfect in some of those videos that it looks fake as hell, man.
well,
That's
it's a
because it
movie.
is.
It's
It's a movie type. No. I'm saying even in the supposed real life stuff. But
When
Krav
he-
Maga, on the other hand, that's some serious street fighting shit there,
Dude,
man.
the best
Yeah.
the best
for
fighting
defense.
you see is in my opinion, when you see this
UFC
gloves off UFC
great.
shit. That is real
Oh
life
yeah,
fighting.
that's real stuff. Yeah,
And
yeah.
90% of the time, when you are fighting somebody, you go to grapple because you're fucking gonna go to the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's when
You
you
gotta know how to
actually
do that.
fight because
Insta armbar. Yeah.
people who are standing up and they're not to that point yet to where they're on the ground grappling, and grappling is like a totally different fucking
Right.
like
And if
situation.
the person you're grappling with has longer arms than you, you might be fucked.
It's not only that, it's stature, it's body mass, it's fucking
Balance.
just if you're fucking with somebody's I'm losing my mind right now.
Equilibrium.
No, it's their fucking pressure points.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're grappling and like fucking with people while if somebody's got you on the ground and you're fucking trying to jam your fucking nail up to their fucking ear ball, then you could probably get them to let loose on a certain area to try to move your hand. You know, you can do shit like that, but this shit happens in seconds, man. Like, you know, I've been in 2 grapple fights in my life.
Legit fights.
Legit fights, like
Wow.
grapple fights, like to where the point to where it was probably over 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And both were exhausting and completely exhausting. I've been in many of stand-up fights to where you're trying to control somebody standing up and punching and, you know, doing this and that. Much easier. Much easier. When you go to the ground, dude, all your energies just fucking goes so fast.
So
just the opposite for me.
Oh, really?
So much better on the ground.
Not me.
That's what your wife said.
Yeah.
So Matt, good. So right before Rockville, Minpin and I are going to. It's a Rockville extension. It's bare knuckle fighting.
Oh, see.
But it also includes 4 bands, including Black Label Society and a couple, a few other ones.
What day is it?
That are. It's the Wednesday night, so we're going to go over there early. So we get to see Slaughter to Prevail. Their badass singer is a bare knuckle fighter, so we're going to see him. But Black Label Society is going to be there. Slaughter to Prevail and a couple other bands. They're only going to play like 3 songs.
The show?
It's Wednesday night and it's called Blood for Blood or something or other. You can Google it. But
what if he gets his ass beat and he can't do the show?
Well,
he would still do the show.
I think it's going to be friggin' staged, man. Because I agree. What if he gets his ass beat and all of a sudden he's got a broken nose and he can't sing and he doesn't.
So have you listened to Slaughter to
Yeah,
Prevail?
yeah.
He doesn't sing.
He just screams and shit.
It's all like screaming and stuff. Yeah.
He also hits
Screamo.
himself in the show too. To get blood and stuff,
And then
kind of like Nasty Savage kind of thing.
His scar, he actually did that.
He did
to
it himself. Yeah,
that wasn't even. He just did that to himself to give himself a scar.
Did you know that early on he went the other route with the marketing? He was like the nice guy, like the teddy bear or something, and he realized
What was his name then?
didn't sell, so he became the badass dude.
His name is Alex Terrible.
Alex the Terrible. That's right. It was like Alex the nice guy or some shit before.
There's no the. It's just Alex Terrible.
Yeah. Pearson's a huge fan. But anyway, so I get to see bare knuckle fighting up close. So if I catch a tooth, I'll give it to Drew for the show there.
Sure. All right. A woman plummeted 50 feet to her death at an Indianapolis airport over the weekend. The woman identified as 38-year-old, no name, was at the Indianapolis International Airport around 12:15 p.m. Saturday when she fell from the outside edge of the upper terminal drive. First responders performed life-saving measures for 30 minutes, but she died. So here's the thing. She was walking on the airplane. Like the airplane didn't take off and she fell out. She was walking. They get that high, 50 feet?
No, she wasn't walking on the airplane.
Is this a Buderbang?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah, it says, look, she was 50 feet.
The outside edge of the upper terminal drive. So
What
it
the
was
fuck is that?
It's part of the building.
Part
It
of
wasn't
the
on an
terminal.
airport. Yeah,
the terminal isn't the
out. So she somehow got roof access. It sounds
roof
like.
access.
wow.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And she was up. Yeah.
Maybe it's one
Suicide?
Of the, no, maybe it's the when they bring out the thing when you're gonna get onto the plane, you have
That's
to
what
walk.
I was
turnstile?
thought.
The,
The
No,
turnstile?
the
not
actual step,
turnstile,
the step thing.
the
Skyway.
the pathway that you go to get onto the airplane.
Jetway.
You go from you're in the terminal.
Mm-hmm.
They
Jetway.
take your ticket and then you have to walk down the thing and it like extends out to where the plane is.
The
Yeah.
jetway.
Is that what it's called? A jetway?
By the way, George Carlin said, I don't want to be on the plane. I want to be
in the plane. Yeah. I
Okay,
remember
anyway,
that.
sorry.
I don't think that's 50 feet though.
That's what I'm
Man,
thinking. Like,
it
50
might
feet in
be.
the air? I would
Because
say
the
like
terminals-
30. No, actually, no. It'd be like,
Well,
airplanes
how
are
high?
pretty
Maybe
high
20
up,
feet.
man.
I don't think they're 50
No,
feet
20
high.
feet. Probably, no, maybe
They
15.
gotta be.
I don't know.
Well, if you think that the plane itself
50 feet.
is got to be, I mean, the inside part is that you're standing in is anywhere from like
Keep reading. It probably says she got
6
roof
to
access.
7
Wait a
feet.
minute. Some of those planes now have triple
They don't have
levels.
anything else on it.
Some of those
Frozen
European
waves,
models
spiders,
have
spiders,
triple
spiders,
levels. They
spiders.
could be 50 feet.
The
So
upper,
the upper
deck
deck
to the grassy, area, below.
I don't know. I'd have to see the airport.
Unclear. Hold on. Scroll down
It says
just a smidge.
terminal.
Right there.
So
So it says it's unclear why the woman was on the outside edge of the terminal deck and why she fell.
That sounds like a place that you shouldn't get easy access to.
Right.
Oh man.
I mean, you
Speaking
get
of
into the
which.
terminal area, and I mean, you have access to where all the stores are and all the terminals are and all that kind of stuff.
I think it was
but
suicide.
You don't have access to anything else. Like, you can't just go outside at that
Right.
point.
By the way, I just watched the documentary of the kid that stole the airplane in Seattle SeaTac Airport. You guys probably remember that case where he was flying the plane around the Alaska Airlines. He eventually dies.
No.
You don't remember that? It was-
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah,
When
it's
was
a good
that?
documentary. I don't know, 5 years ago or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was very happy. And like,
Yeah, he obviously had mental issues, but check out the documentary. He actually got the plane to do a full barrel roll.
But
And
when,
then,
but when he crashed,
awesome.
I mean, it was like,
yeah, into an island.
yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
All right, so can you guys stand up like this for a 3-hour flight?
No.
You know,
Like
I
what?
see people that work standing up. And I'm like,
Now
F
they've
that,
got little
man.
seats here, but it says Spirit Airlines.
No, he's got a seat, man.
That's a little
It's
seat.
a little seat
Yeah.
there.
No, you're
But
cool.
it says Spirit Airlines unveils new $14 standing ticket option, allowing
man, I'd pay
passengers to
that.
strap themselves into saddle style perches for flights under 3 hours.
Let's be
Under.
honest though. You don't get much more leg room in a regular
right,
seat.
right. It's
And
very
that actually
uncomfortable.
might be more leg room for somebody who's tall
And-
like myself.
and space
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
between seats too. Yeah, that's not that for $14
Yeah.
versus like 100.
Yeah.
Hell
I might-
yeah, I'm
I
all
might
there
do
all
that.
day long.
Actually.
Now, flight to Vegas would suck, but
Yeah, well, under 3 hours.
Now,
so.
Spirit Airlines,
Okay,
they're
yeah.
like almost out of business. So this is like
Yeah.
a last ditch effort to like bring
yeah,
people
someone's
online.
gonna buy them out. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think they've asked for governmental help on that one.
You see the lady stealing the bottles of wine after the assassination attempt?
That's my girl.
Yeah,
She's like, fuck it, this shit's.
I'm getting
part of it.
drunk.
Oh,
Give me that
Hold on a second.
champagne.
Is that Kamala Harris?
No.
I think it might be.
Now, is that, they
It's
said
Stormy
it's wine, but I
Daniels.
think that looks like champagne, but
It
whatever.
is champagne.
But she went out and she
I mean,
apparently
it's wine. so-
stole a couple or a few
Well,
of
the
them.
gold makes it look like it's champagne. Like
But
the
those
gold
were-
topper.
and what's up with the doofus in the top left there with the mouth?
Yeah, that's, yeah. But it's $350 a dinner. And then apparently shit happened. So now all this shit sitting on the table is just going to waste.
Well, I read this morning that they did reuse the food and they gave it to a charity or some shit.
Did they?
Yeah, I
Really?
read it this morning. Yeah. I didn't read the whole article, but it was reused somewhere.
I'm sure that's what they just want you to think.
Well, yeah, they all went home and jammed on that lobster.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah. $350, man. That's how much it costs at friggin' Burns these
I
days.
also, now granted, this information also came from my father who has chemo brain, so I don't know how much is true. But he said that only one shot was fired at the correspondence center and that a Secret Service agent took a bullet to the chest.
Yep.
But it wasn't the guy's gun. It was friendly fire. The guy never actually fired his gun.
Wow.
Could
I
be.
haven't heard that yet.
Could
I
be.
heard there was a couple,
Yeah.
like when you see the video, you could hear a couple shots, but
When I watched the
The
video,
other-
it sounded like 5 shots.
it looked
other
like, yeah, it
thing-
sounded like a few shots,
They-
but it did,
two
like
people
nobody
pulled
even
their
realized
guns.
anything
Right.
was going on.
Yeah.
The other thing
yeah.
is that I think is shit is that they release all of this information. They give a narrative that reflects the story that they want you to hear. And then once they do the investigate, they're like, oh yeah, he shot blah, blah. Then they do the investigating and they find out and they like quietly, if at all, release
That's
what actually
every
happened.
news story these
I
days.
know,
Yeah.
but I think that's such shit. Like
They
it's one
said
thing to be
originally,
like,
they
There
said
was-
originally that the guy was shot, and then like an hour later they said,
Right.
no, he wasn't shot.
right.
I agree, man.
In
I
a
freaking
situation
hate
like
the
that,
media,
not
man.
all the information gets released.
Yeah.
The
You know,
first
it-
article I heard, they said the guy was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was like initially because I think
Yeah.
probably because they thought he was shot. So
Look, I've
Well-
always had this mindset and kind of I go back and forth with it in my head because, again, I'm a very freedom of speech person. But the media, they have an extensive arm with freedom of speech and the freedom of the press. And I will say this. I've seen a lot of people whose lives were ruined based on media reports.
Oh yeah, like the Duke lacrosse team, weren't they like screwed?
They
and it turned out
immediately-
they didn't do it or some shit.
You
That was-
you think
yeah,
about
that was-
you think about how easy it is for somebody to be reported, and you see it every day on the news. Such and such arrested for XYZ,
but
Yeah.
I
and
think
then 6 months later, 2 years later, not guilty or
Not
charges
guilty.
dropped. They
Yeah.
do not have to go back and report that not guilty charge or the charges were dropped or the witness lied. They do not have to go back and report that, and they never do. And that is a huge problem. I think the media, when reporting that somebody has been arrested, they should be required to follow that case and report the status and the disposition.
Well, I mean,
I think what Peepers is talking about is the woman lied and said that she was assaulted by the Duke lacrosse team or whatever. So the story, tell me if I'm wrong, Peepers, I think you probably know the story better. But the story initially was that she was assaulted, so they all had this.
They were blackballed big time.
Right.
Yeah.
So they all lost scholarships. There goes their future. And then 10 years later or whatever it was, the woman came forward and said she lied about the whole thing. Now they did cover that. But at the same time, they literally lost their entire beginning career where they could have been set up for the future and whatnot.
Yeah. What happened to the female who lied?
I think she was in jail for something. I think
you don't see that enough.
I think she came out about the truth because she was in jail.
But
I think she had a bad
I think that she should be charged with something that is equal to everything that she did to everybody else that she that
Eye for an eye.
the entire team, whatever they lost,
she
should have to incur.
That's exactly what I was. The
Hammurabi.
problem is that would be millions because that's 10 years of careers for these kids that went to Duke, which is not
And how
some
many
shit
how many
school.
kids were? How many people are on a lacrosse team?
But also, I think it was I
11?
don't remember how many it was, but at the same time too, she's not gonna be able to pay it back. You can say, oh, you have to pay them $1 million each or whatever it is, but she doesn't. She doesn't have a career to do that. There's no way.
Yeah, it could be. What I mean is okay, that means we can equate $1 million worth of money to this kid as so many years in prison, and you're going to get that many times however many kids there were.
I don't think they got prison time. I think that
She should get prison time.
Right. I think she was in prison for something else. Right. Yeah. But I think that she or they just lost scholar. They pretty much just ruined their life. They didn't actually have to do time.
Okay. Couple odd celebrity deaths recently. Storage Wars star
I saw that.
Daryl Sheets.
Daryl Sheets,
passed away.
Yeah.
And
He didn't just pass away.
well, he
Killed himself.
Yeah, wasn't there more
Suicide,
to that
I think.
where there was some cyberbullying or some bullshit?
Right. So
tell me more about that. I didn't understand that.
all right. So basically, what it says is Storage Wars cast member Laura and Dan Dotson claim that prior to Daryl Sheets' tragic death at 67, the reality star feared for his life due to alleged cyberbullying. His family told us that this has been happening for 3 years. Laura told Us Weekly on Friday, it happens to every strong man that you can think of going through, getting their feelings hurt. Cyberbullying is a real thing. This made him feel less than, and it really obviously bothered him. He was terrified for his life. Here's the thing. Cyberbullying versus being in fear for your life.
Two different things.
Cyberbullying is annoying, and it can drive you insane.
Cause depression.
Is it also making you if somebody is putting you in fear for your life,
That's threatening.
They're
Not bullying.
threatening you to do harm.
Yeah.
There seems like there would be some type of investigation involved or something
the possibility of
going
something
there,
like that.
because obviously that's a crime no matter, but I don't know, man.
It's weird to equate cyberbullying with fear for your life. That's a weird correlation to
you
make.
see teens commit suicide based on cyberbullying.
Yeah, but it's not
It's
a fear
more
for their life.
Right. It's the pressure involved and the
It's
stress
the pressure.
involved.
But they're under 18.
Cause
We're talking
well-
about an old guy here,
Right.
so it's
Yeah,
kind of
but-
different.
I don't think it's
Kinda
that
different?
much different. I mean, obviously the kid is the child has some developmental things that they haven't gone through, but it's still the same. You can still
Yeah.
be, you can still, everyone's susceptible to depression no matter what age you are. That doesn't affect
Yeah.
your ability to be put to that
Or
state,
influence.
but
He
it
was
doesn't.
a big tough guy too.
It's not. It's not like cyberbullying is not the same as something in which it's you're in fear for your life. I would
Like, was the guy local? Was
Yeah,
it
I would-
somebody that was had the ability to take out a threat? Like,
if somebody is saying, I am going to kill you on their whatever.
Is that what we're saying, though?
That's no
not
longer
cyberbullying.
cyberbullying
Yeah.
anymore. That's cyber threatening, I
Right.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like
Cyberstalking
that's a
and,
different.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother category. It's not the
Right.
same thing. That's kind of a weird correlation.
I mean,
that
if
they
somebody
make.
just keeps writing, "Oh, I hate Drew's podcast," is that cyberbullying?
don't start it.
Right.
What the hell are you doing, Paul, over here? Drew's trying to make a living.
I'm just curious if the media fucked this up or if this
Who
wasn't
knows,
reported
man.
properly because
Yeah.
I don't
you
know.
know.
I hate them.
You know what's weird is I watched that show a
Oh,
little
I watched
bit.
it all the time. I
Yeah, I watched
it
it
was
a little bit
entertaining.
I watched it
for
all
a
the
period
time.
of time. It
It was fake. But
you're like you start thinking about, man, I need to start looking for these opportunities in my area.
Oh, I too.
I can do this. This is
Yeah.
something I could do. But one thing that they do on that show is they portray each of the people in a certain way
Right.
to elicit more.
oh yeah, they had the
You know,
characters.
more people. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
developing the character. Much like what Drew does. You know, he makes Paul seem like this dorky, retarded
But I
person over
am.
here.
But I am.
But
though.
he's
He
not.
Didn't, he
He's
didn't
this-
have to change that too much.
It wasn't that hard to portray.
No, it wasn't that hard. Wasn't
I
that
mean,
hard.
who breaks their arm in a mosh pit where there's like three
At
people
59.
moshing?
At 59.
There's like three people.
By
moshing.
the way, going back to the storage thing, I did talk to a guy, and he was like a repair dude or whatever, and he said that he used to go to those auctions, and he said because of that damn show, all the prices went up because everybody wanted to be a Storage Wars guy.
Sure. Now, also in the news, ancient aliens expert David
my
Wilcock dead at 53.
Was this the guy that was the main guy?
No, not the big hair guy.
Okay, not that guy.
You can show the guy.
Thank God
if you
that
want.
guy's not a lot.
The guy with the forehead that was the size of an alien dome.
I don't remember.
If he shaved his head, he would be a cone head.
So he
Maybe.
apparently committed suicide.
Rounded cone head.
He was 53.
He committed suicide?
Yeah.
He was on Ancient. I've watched a few.
I
of
saw
the
him a lot. He was on there a lot.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I haven't watched it
We
enough
were just
to recognize.
distracted by Georgie.
It was
Giorgio
the
with
bit the
hair.
black hair. Yeah, just the ridiculous.
Now,
Did you know that that's kind of a reason why Georgie, our dachshund, got his name?
There's a few Georges.
They're right. Like, there's a few, but there
But
was
one of
he was
them-
one of them.
Cannibal Corpse George.
But also Georgie Ristoff from the Rowdy.
Georgie
so, like,
from It.
No.
No, didn't make the list.
That's
So this is a
unfortunate.
weird situation. The deputies arrived at approximately 11:02 a.m. and made contact with a male outside a residence who was holding a weapon. Within minutes of deputies' arrival, he used the weapon on himself. He was pronounced deceased on the scene. So apparently he just lost
Wonder
his shit.
if ancient aliens caused him to do it.
Never know.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed.
I don't
that,
think they're going to investigate that. They're not going to investigate
No.
the possibility of ancient aliens.
Probably
No.
not.
And Drew is pissed off because
I
of this.
am. Anything's
This
possible.
is the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
Yep. I haven't even brought it up tonight, Matt, but we're going to have another alien show. Don't worry. All right. What is the best time of day to have sex?
Anytime.
Oh man, anytime.
Morning.
Morning?
Because you're
Afternoon
already in
delight.
bed. You're already in bed. Well, no. Problem with afternoon delight is, I would think from a female's perspective, it would be you have to. Well, I don't want to go there in terms of like, getting yourself back together. A guy can just comb his hair and he's good to go. Probably.
How
right?
old are what's the age range that they're asking about here?
Yeah.
Because I think when I was younger and we first got together, me and Mrs. NSA, we had sex like 3 or 4 times a day, and it was like,
Did you really?
oh my God,
Yeah.
a day. And it was
Damn.
literally like 3 hours. That was one.
What were you on?
I was in the military. I was in really good shape.
No, you were on something.
I was not on anything.
No, she was in good shape.
We were both in good shape.
Jeez.
And
There's not a man out there in the world that goes 3
3
or 4
hours.
times.
I'm telling you,
3
I am.
times a day?
You were
hand
just
to
trying
God.
to, you were just trying to impress her.
Hand to God,
He was
we
thinking
would-
of dead babies.
we like a quickie would be 45 minutes to an hour.
No way.
No way, dude.
Dude, young NSA Matt could do that.
I
And
mean,
then
like the actual act or like the whole
it was
other jazz?
just
Yo,
we did everything.
She's backing him up in the comments.
She,
look, I mean,
I'm not trying. I am kind of
You're bragging.
bragging
I get
a
it.
little bit,
But I still think you're on something. I want to know what.
I couldn't. I was in the military.
I want to know what supplements
I got
you were
drug
on.
tested all the
nothing-
time.
right.
I got drug tested all the time.
You were on
don't take
ketamine.
testosterone.
You were on the ketamine
Look,
I told you about.
Then we had kids, and it becomes so much harder to have sex when you have kids.
No pun intended.
So now it's more very early in the morning before the 7-year-old decides to jump in, walk into our room, or late at night after the 4-year-old's gone to sleep. It all revolves around the damn 4-year-old.
Wow.
Everything does.
This is NSA
And
confirmed.
it's nowhere near. We are not banging for 3 hours anymore.
He said 3 to 4 times. Promise.
Yeah.
He says no. He ran a lot. Look, I used to run 5 miles a day. I wasn't doing it 3 or 4 times a day. That's for
I
sure.
don't think. Here's the thing, with
Man.
guys, I don't think it has to do with the stamina of keeping up with like the pumping action. It's whether or not you're gonna like finish.
That's
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like
And
that
we
has
had-
nothing to do with how you
Right.
run. That's why he's thinking like, what were you on? Like that's why I was thinking you're
I've
thinking a
never
dead
had a-
baby.
I just
I've-
I could just do it.
I've
for
never
some
had.
reason.
I've never had a desire to go 3 or 4 times a day. Period. I don't care what
Or
time.
3 hours
What
long.
time of
Well, I
my
was
life?
going to
we're
say,
What?
I mean, after a certain amount of time, don't you just want to, I hate to say this, just be done with it and let's let her go? I mean, I'm a lazy guy, but I'm certainly not going to,
Man,
you know what I mean? Like at
we
some
were-
point, you just go
I've
ahead
tried
and
to
22.
impress
You
a
give
lot
up.
of women.
22, 23 years old.
That's fine. I've tried to impress a lot of women in my life. Not ever once was it for
3 hours.
3 or 4 times at 3 hours. No, never. I don't get it. I mean,
We can-
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I have never in my life been in that position.
It was 2 times
It
for
was
3
insane.
minutes each.
I think at night being hammered, I have lasted 3 hours, but that's just because I couldn't fucking go. I was too hammered. I'm like,
Yeah.
So your original point,
Drunk
though,
dick. That's
your
what it's
original
called.
point, your
He had
original point,
the
morning.
Peroni stuff going. Like
Yeah.
Drew was like
Peroni.
this.
yeah.
Drew was like this.
I think
He's
I
like,
fell
"Come on,
yeah.
make it.
I
Pick
heard
that
Ju-
thing up."
Hold on a second. I heard Drew lost several dates because talking to the girl on the phone, he said, I really like Peroni, and then she misunderstood. Anyway,
Yeah.
is this mic on?
Hey, that could be a fetish, Paul.
So morning, afternoon, or evening? I say morning because you're already there. It's a
Morning or
convenience
night.
thing, you know.
Morning or night, you're still in bed either way.
I like afternoon. I think
Really?
between 1 and 3 p.m.
You
Yeah,
don't
but
have
how-
any kids. That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, you mean like
Have you
out
tried
on
to
Wednesday?
kick 3 Dachshunds out of the fucking room?
Oh God,
story.
who cares? The dogs are there. Whatever. they
No,
come
no,
over. They
no,
start
sniff
licking
your
you in the butt. You know what?
No.
No.
That's just extra. That
No.
She doesn't have to put her finger back
You want
there.
nothing apart. No,
No.
you don't want them anywhere around.
That's why he's always like, all these stories say it's best to sleep naked. I'm like, you don't have fucking dachshunds between your legs all night. I'm like, there is no way.
Maybe the dachshund will go down there.
Nope. I am sorry. That will never happen. There will always
Until
be
it does.
something. No. Nope. Not one of
It
them.
would be an interesting poll, though, to open it up to see generally, across all spectrums of America, if it's
I
a
think-
morning, afternoon. I would say morning would be a bigger
Morning and,
percentage.
and evening are going to be
Convenience.
the most.
Yeah,
the most common
afternoon
because
is-
so
But
many people
after
have kids.
dinner is tough.
It's hard.
Yeah.
when
That's
you
why I
have
say
kids.
morning. It's the most convenient. Afternoon, unless you don't work a normal job, would be. I mean, still. I mean,
Man, you go to bed at night
don't know.
and you can't go to sleep.
I get it, but
Just
as
knock
long
it
as,
out,
long
and
as
you
you
know
didn't
what?
have Carrabba's and you're like, "Meh."
so there's one. There's one other thought. The guy really doesn't matter when it happens, right? The girl, it's really more up to the girl.
I guess.
Yeah,
All right,
whatever.
So it says,
So Laura, what's the bet? What's your preference?
My ad popped up about eating disorders.
We need to talk more about sex, and then you're gonna have like
Eating disorder.
BTS ads coming up saying, "Hey, BTS, you have sex with them."
Right.
All 6
it
of them,
says
or 7
most
of them.
couples have sex at night. Comfortable.
Really?
There you go.
It says comfortable, convenient, and according to one sleep expert, about
Sleep,
the
I
worst
just mentioned.
possible time your body could be doing it. It said clinical psychologist and sleep expert Dr. Michael Bruce appeared on the Diary of a CEO podcast to make the case against late night sex, and he came with data. According to a survey BIS conducted, most people are intimate between 10:30 and 11:30 p.m., right before falling asleep. The timing makes intuitive sense. The biology less so. He said, in order to have successful sex, you want to have estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, adrenaline, and cortisol all to be high and melatonin to be low. Bliss explained on the podcast
that he does, that's the guy's name, by the way.
It is his name.
Okay.
Explained on the podcast, by 11:30 p.m., your body has done the opposite. Melatonin, the hormone your brain releases in the evening to prepare you for sleep, is surging. Everything else Bliss mentioned is running low. It literally is the opposite. Melatonin is high, and all of those other things, he said, low. The fix, according to Bliss, is moving the whole thing to the morning.
Bingo. Yes.
I don't think we can.
I was right.
We can't trust somebody named Bliss.
Bliss.
If your name sounds like Bliss.
His reasoning is
I think it's
straightforward. It
Brius.
says if you happen to be having sex with somebody who was born biologically male, they have to add that.
Why
Biologically
do they
male.
have to add that? It just if you were born, if you're having somebody
If
sex
you're
with somebody
fucking- if you're fucking a
who's a man,
dude.
if they have a penis,
Yeah. If you're fucking a dude, do most men wake up? What do most men wake up with? An erection. If that's not Mother Nature telling you to use that thing, then I don't know what is. Now I will say this:
I can get behind that.
I don't know
can
though,
behind
because if I wake up with
I heard you
morning
got
wood,
behind it.
If I wake up with morning wood, that's not necessarily sex morning wood. That means I have to piss. I have to go piss, and that is not
But
like
you can get that morning wood right back after you piss.
you can. But that's like I need to go to the bathroom and then I'll be back. But don't jump on me just
Until
because you see
afterwards.
my morning wood. That has nothing to do with because I just had a dream about hot chicks or I'm horny. That's like
or your boob is hanging out of your pajamas.
Right. It's just I got to go pee.
It actually
Definitely.
might be because of the boob hanging out of the pajamas.
happens.
It happens.
So, the hormone profile in the morning is essentially everything late night isn't. And Biss found that through his survey that people reported greater connection and performance and sex happened earlier in the day. One small caveat, Biss isn't suggesting you skip straight from REM sleep to the main event. He recommends brushing your teeth and and adding some mouthwash first, calling what comes after the perfect time for intimacy. He also touches on separate sleep issues that affect more people than they'd probably admit. For anyone waking up between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. feeling like they need the bathroom, Bill said, hold on. 70% of people sleep on their sides and they are putting pressure on their bladder. He said, recommending people roll onto their backs and wait 25 seconds to see if the urges pass. I don't know. I've woken up at 3 a.m. and tried to do a little boom boom.
You know what the problem with this Bliss guy? The Bliss?
It's Brius.
It's Biz.
Brius? It sounds like a damn
It's
cheap car that can't get up a hill.
It's Breus. It's Biz.
Okay.
That is first name.
But
or last
he's getting all these things, or he's saying that you need to do this and you need to do this, you need to wait for this, you need to do this at this time. This, you know what? If the time arises and if you got wood at any time, that is a good time to go ahead and just do it. You don't have to think about all these other things to do. Brushing your teeth, maybe that's a good idea. And putting mouthwash in.
Can I point something out to what you're saying?
Yeah.
You literally just said, if you've got an erection, fuck. What about your lady?
Yeah.
Her hormones are not necessarily all the time. So
Well,
he's
you know
saying,
what?
like, for all
Look.
parties involved,
Okay, wait.
that's the best time.
No, if you're a lady
Mm-hmm.
and you are feeling that way, if you just let the girls come out, I promise you, in most cases, unless the guy's gay, he will also have an erection all of a sudden.
Right.
And it'll be just the perfect time to do it.
But just because you have an erection doesn't mean that she's
No,
ready
I'm
to
saying
go.
if
He's saying the opposite.
if
He's
you're a
saying the
female,
opposite.
if
Right.
you're a female and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what, I need some right now. Let the girls hang out,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden he's gonna have an erection.
That's the
Right.
problem is guys have a physical observation point to
That's
know
right.
when we're horny. Women do not. We cannot tell when a lady's
That's right.
horny at all. So if you're bitching about life or you're talking about this and that and the
You need to
other,
let
or
your
you're just
man
in a
know.
shitty mood, we just assume, oh, she's not in the mood. Women have to do something to let us know they're in the mood because
Yeah, it's pretty
it's
obvious.
just-
Unless you're Paul, it's very obvious to know when you're in heat. or when
Just
you're ready to do it.
Just put on whitehouse.com and
There
both
you
parties
go.
get
No,
fired up.
I think the creator of the human being was almost successful when they made women's nipples hard,
Yeah.
because guys love that, and
We do.
we take that as a sign.
That's like
The problem is
some women don't get
it's
unhard.
not always true.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
it could
cold in
just
the
be
room,
it's cold.
It can be excited, cold, even nervous. I've seen women, nipply when they're nervous.
And sometimes some women are just always nipply. It's
nipply,
just
yeah.
that's it. Their nipples
But
are always
men
there.
do mistake hard nipples for horniness, like it or love it or leave it. So, FYI.
Yeah, let your man know if you're into it. If you're ready,
Yeah.
let a boob come out.
Women
All of
don't,
a sudden,
women
he's gonna be
don't
ready.
do the tank top side boob enough. They need to.
They do. They need to do it.
They need to do that.
is this
Side
is this,
boob, under boob, and boob. You know what? If it's involving your boobs,
We need to make sure it's smaller.
the shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this NSA Matt's tip for the day? Just
It
let
is
the boob
my
out.
tip for the day. Let a boob out.
Is it your,
let your
is
fair.
it your
Let a
tip
nipple
for
out.
the day?
It is my
Tit-
tip
tip
for the day.
day.
Let a
Tit for the
nipple
day.
out. Let a nipple out. Let your man know that you are ready
Yeah.
and you are possibly ovulating, if,
Or just
or not.
stay away from me if I'm ovulating.
All right. Before we
Get
go,
your
real
COVID
quick,
stick and
Paul,
Yeah.
we brought this out last week.
Oh yeah.
Does he need to sign it as a lefty?
That is some
well,
great artwork there. Who
How
did that?
long? We had a debate
Oh,
last
that's
week
right. I forgot.
Okay.
asking how long it took you to make this. I said about 12 minutes. Some people
I
said 3
said-
seconds.
I'm gonna guess 3 weeks.
I
It took
guess
Paul
like
3 weeks.
Laura
I
said
said
at the
under
red
5
light.
minutes.
Laura said at a red light on
Yeah.
the way to the house.
Yeah.
Laura's got it. It was around 4 minutes, I believe.
Really? At a red light?
Yeah. No. It was at home.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at home. But yeah. So Laura opens up the shirt and goes, and I'm like, gosh, man. And thankfully, somebody there laughed, and I was like, I just want someone to laugh at it.
You think if you did not do this, you would have an unbroken arm right now?
Oh,
true.
I know.
You know how time works
That's a
out?
damn
where
good look.
Yeah.
to where
Man,
you're like,
karma.
It's a good looking piece of art, actually.
Karma,
I did better
yeah.
than I thought.
well, I said it looks just like the shirt. You know, I mean, for those who need to know.
Yeah, I taped it over the shirt. I was trying to fool her there. I go. Yeah, the actual logo got kind of ripped, so I went ahead and fixed it, Matt. And anyway,
That's a whole other show.
whole other show.
Now, Laura says you still you get 10 punches to
I
the
get 10
face, by the
punches.
way.
So that's the
Thankfully,
shirt
it's
he's
not to the
returning?
arm.
That's the shirt.
I
he's
did.
trying
I
to return.
returned the shirt.
Finally.
That shirt.
Yeah, but in my defense, it was Drew's fault. I couldn't be on the show on that Tuesday. He told me not to come on, not literally, on the show that Tuesday. So that's why.
What happened?
I don't think.
I don't know. You
We had a full house.
No. You had Jerry, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
Jerry here.
we said we have a guest. We don't want too
Yeah.
many people
Yeah,
here.
and I didn't
Blah
know
blah
if
blah.
the guys from the metal scene were coming.
Yeah.
Those
So
guys,
that
right?
so that's why I believe this is a good court case that I am extinguished. Not extinguished. I am free from that ruling.
You know what?
Whatever the legal terminology is.
You know what? But to
you
counter
have,
that,
Yeah,
to
but you also
counter
have to
that,
talk to Matt because he requested a punch or two as well. And
I did.
Oh, really?
I
I
did
did.
gift him. I did gift him a number of punches.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So I have a couple as well. But
Yeah.
Okay.
to counter what you're trying to do to defend yourself,
Yeah.
so at the party where you broke your arm, broke. Now,
Broke.
yes, Pearson had stated that the shirt was in your car, and that you couldn't bring it in because you didn't want to burden anyone with
Which
holding
party are
your-
we talking about?
This where you broke.
No, it was
Your
that
arm.
that's the night he returned it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
He
I
returned
did.
it,
I
yeah.
did return it. Yeah, that show.
Yeah.
It was during that show.
Pearson didn't know that it was on the trunk. Come on now. There's no way he knew.
Okay.
No. I told her. I said, hey, because I knew she didn't want the shirt out at a show because she didn't have something to put it in. Well, I noticed
Right.
she had all kinds of gear and purses and whatever. And I said, hey, you want the shirt? And she goes, sure. And I go, I actually do have it in the car. She's like, there's no way you have it in the car. I go, yeah. Because I had planned on coming to the show on Tuesday and bringing it. And then Drew said, don't come to the show. So.
Well, that completely destroyed
Yeah.
my
Peeper, a
attack
little,
on you right
Yeah.
there.
Many people
I was
doesn't
gonna
know what he's
mention-
talking about. Yeah, he
I
doesn't know
was
what he's
just
talking
going to say that I had like 3 shirts.
about. Yeah.
not counting the one I was wearing during that show, and they were all sitting next to Laura.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, but at some point, I think Drew took that shirt because he got another shirt in the night too, and he had to run to the Jeep. So I told him to go put those in there. So he did put the shirts away early. So you may not have seen it if it was after that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
The only problem with that shirt is that when we washed it, I think it shrunk down to like a medium.
Perfect.
I don't know if you've tried that on or anything.
It was like a 2 or 3X.
No, it was a
or something.
3X.
Yeah.
It was friggin' massive. But when we washed it, it went.
Good.
Yeah.
Means it won't be so
I was
large.
hoping that thing would shrink down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with
That
shrinkage.
is not the first time. That might be the first time anyone's ever said that.
Requested shrinkage?
Yeah. Like, I hope that thing shrinks smaller.
No, I needed it to shrink down.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got anything else? It's been 3 hours and about that time. So Thursday's show, I'm hoping to do it. I'll do my best to be here this week. I'll be honest with you, has been a nightmare last week also. But yeah, hopefully the ads did not piss off
Deter.
too many people and deter
got
them.
another one. Man, the ads are coming hard, man, on these things.
Yeah, I mean,
As
I'll
soon
try
as
to
you,
review
as
it
soon
and
as you
see
say
if
the
I
word
fuck something
ad,
up.
as soon as you
Look.
say the word ad, another one's gonna pop up.
I do see that. So I just had an ad and I skipped it, and I'm just noticing that there's a little like circle here, and it's their company logo. Meaningful Beauty. Apparently, I need some face serum of some kind. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So the ad,
And
sorry,
it disappears after the ad would have run its full course.
to answer, Brad is in the comments. He says, "Did he do that drawing with his left hand?" I did the drawing right before the last show, and I gave her the shirt. Yeah, the show that I broke my arm. so I did the drawing right before that with my right hand. Yeah.
Yep, that's the hand that got injured. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Right?
Disrespecting. God, it's just
I took
karma.
the shirt and I saw it and I go, "You can't even be fucking serious about giving
Right,
me the
that's what
shirt
she
back."
said, man.
And then he goes and he breaks it.
I know. I
karma.
broke it. Yeah.
Karma is a bitch.
Yep.
I want you to see the Argus band sign that thing. That'd be funny as hell.
We'll get it. They're still around.
Man. By the way, okay, so Brad's saying the merch will be available. Brad, man, you guys crushed it. I'm sure I told you, but I'm a fan, man. I'm not just bullshitting here. I really enjoyed that show, man. And
Brad,
he was
we did discuss Brad's merch earlier.
Yeah,
FYI, we did
We
discuss
did.
you have new shirts
I want to see
in the
it.
making, so they are going to be out soon.
Can't wait.
Brad, I almost broke your microphone today.
Oh,
so don't watch
Jesus
the show
Christ.
earlier.
Dude.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost had to
it's
repair
in one
that.
piece.
It is in one piece and long. Like
It's
my
in
dog.
one pieces.
Yeah, one pieces. Yeah.
Miss NSA said she got a varicose vein ad.
Oh, I don't know what she means.
That's
by that.
all her. That's not me. I don't have any varicose veins.
Prony's disease. PD. Oh man.
All right, y'all. We got to scoot. We appreciate everybody for hanging out, dealing with the ads. Look, I'm happy to be monetized, and we're at that level where we're being pimped out by ads and promoters. It's part of the process, but
Next
I
show,
know
it'll
there's
be
some
every
effects
2 minutes.
for the show that people don't like, but it is what it is. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Anybody got anything before we head out?
Nope.
Pluggy here. Are you taking Pluggy to Rockville?
NSA Matt is.
We can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
When's Rockville?
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, take it in case you guys don't make it back before then.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good
Sometimes you
idea,
guys
yeah.
skip days.
Oh yeah. And NSA Matt's got it.
All right.
Cool.
I'll take it.
You don't want to hide it in your sling.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you Thursday. My name's Drew.
Oh, hold on. Really quick.
what?
You forgot to talk about this.
Oh! God damn it. All right. Real quick.
Real quick.
Somehow, we are on, let me see this real quick.
In his analytics on
In my
YouTube.
analytics on YouTube, there's an area where we search where we're being suggested and where the show is being, I guess, recommended. Featuring. Yeah, yeah. So there's an area that says playlist featuring you. It says Katie Morgan.
No, hold on, just start at the top.
What? Okay.
Top
All
one.
right.
Live metal
The
shows.
first one's live metal shows, 33.3%. The
makes
second
sense.
one is the Drinking with Drew
Your
show,
own
which
show.
is my
Okay.
own show.
Yeah.
Now, these are shorts, I think, by the way.
So that was 16.7%. At 11.1%.
Katie Morgan porn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Katie Moore. I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
Katie
I'm gonna have to
Morgan,
look her
when
up
we-
there's
now.
a story
when
behind
we
it.
first started the podcast, like when it was literally like 5 people were following us, Joe went on to Cameo and he got Katie Morgan to do a roast of the people who were like the regulars on the show then. So she did that, and then she missed Garby, who used to be on the show regularly. So a few weeks later, he did another cameo with Katie Morgan, and she's like, "Oh, I heard I missed you. You know, I heard I missed Garby. You were whining like a little bitch, blah, blah, blah." So we got 2 cameos with her on there. It's literally the very, very, very beginning, like 3 years ago, and it's
Right.
still Katie Morgan.
Wow.
It's 11%.
Yeah, like we're still being recommended. That's crazy.
Awesome.
And if you are into that, you know, if you're into porn,
Who is it?
search Katie Morgan.
Katie
and
Morgan.
you know, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she's got some great videos out there. Anyway, all right, Thursday, y'all, we'll be back. I might be by myself. I don't know who's coming out. I'm leaving it to everybody on their own fucking free will at this point. So I haven't heard from Cameron. If you've heard from Cameron, have him reach out to me. He's playing MIA and ghosted me. So Cameron, reach out. Where's Mary? Are we gonna do Denny's in the morning at some point? Go meet Mary.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do it Saturday. Friday?
I
Saturday?
don't know. I might go by myself. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. My name's Drew, and I'm drunk.
All right, end the show.
That's it. Say goodbye to everybody.
Everybody. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Check us out every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Spread the word, spread the love. Check us out on all of our socials: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Humble Social. Big thank you to our sponsor, InLawWeTrust.com. We'll see you next week.